Well, hello, and welcome to Fast Friday, guys. How's it going? Hey, Redneck, what's up? All right, well, we're here. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're off work. I hope you're relaxing, just having a great time. Me, I'm about to have fun. I guess you could call it fun. So what we have here is 25 duplicants. And, you know, I've been kind of thinking here the last couple of days, and I think we're going to start calling this a Cannonball Run. What I want to do is the same thing that we've been doing. We're going to see if we can get these guys started and stabilize them without stopping. There's going to be no pause other than, you know, when we're off screen doing something else. But we'll try to keep that to a minimum as well. Redneck says, is 25 one each skin? No, it's not. I just kind of put them in here at random, but that's actually a really good point. So what we're doing right now is this is a seed. Some people who have seen this Fast Friday before, it's the same seed. So I just want to give you a quick setup on how I'm kind of morphing this and trying to fine tune this run. But essentially this is going to be a Cannonball Run to the Temporal Tear. Now I will give you this caveat. I've never completed the Temporal Tear before. So that is interesting, although Too Legit has been schooling me on that. And yeah, so basically there's no pause. It's at max speed. I actually haven't done that yet. And we're going to try to keep them all alive. Although if we lose one or two, we're going to keep going. And ultimately the goal is I'm trying to set this up in 3 stages. And I've kind of mapped them out like this. Stage 1 is going to be stabilization, to where we, you know, get to where we're not dying. And then second phase is going to be discovery. That's where we're going to be redoing our research, and we're going to be looking to space to get our 5 printing pods down, and then also to locate the temporal rift tear thingy, and then obviously get to it. Now, I don't expect that to happen today. These are just runs that we're kind of warming up. We're trying to figure out the mechanics, you know, what the best strategy is. And for a while, I was sticking with the same seed. Then I started going random just to see if the playstyle would stick to a random seed. But now we're back into the testing phase where we want to have a controlled study here, as it were. And we're going to do it on the same seed until we perfect the mechanics and the research and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, stage 3 Rogue Order Siege Ladders. What's up, Rogue? Welcome to the chat. But anyway, and yeah, so that's kind of how we're setting this up. I don't expect it to happen overnight. I'm not that good of a player, but I'm going to try to get good. So we're just going to try to open up, get these guys stabilized. We're going to start with bathroom, O2, food, just like we've been doing. Then we're going to switch to research and trying to get into space and try to map out the space so we can figure out where things are. And that's kind of where I'm the most interested in today. Is it has been a couple weeks since we've done this, so I might be rusty on the open. If I fail, we'll get a good laugh, we'll start over. But the idea here is for me to get the stabilization part down and then start working on how can we speed run space. You know, finding the asteroids, finding the temporal tear, and getting there. So it's not a traditional speed run. I am calling it a Cannonball Run going forward. So this is now considered the official Temporal Tear Cannonball Run with as many dupes as you can, as fast as you can, with no pausing. So anyway, with that out of the way, what's up, Raytan Tash? I always have such a hard time saying your name. I don't know why. But anyway, so we're about to get started on this. I'm not going to sit here and keep you on the pause screen for much longer. So it's been a while, so I'm pretty sure we're going to fail on this one. Maybe I'll pull it out. I don't know. But we're going to see what happens. I've already set up the schedule. I haven't really done anything with the skills. I've set up the schedule. I've set up, for the most part, everyone's priorities. Kind of, sort of, you know what I mean? And that's just what we're going to do. So we're just going to unpause this. I cannot unpause. I don't know if you can hear me spamming the buttons, but they do nothing. So once I hit play, we are going. There is no pause. Okay? And so actually I'm wondering, what do you guys think? Do you think we're going to fail this first run? Do you think we're going to have to restart? I'm wondering. You guys go ahead and drop that in the chat. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to do my best to keep up. We're coming off of a 2-week cold stretch here. I wasn't able to do this last Friday. So anyway, without further ado, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Let's get them over here. We want to get that. I want to get this undone. Oh man, I'm already nervous. I'm so nervous right now. We're gonna dig some of this out. Let's get this dug out, guys. We're gonna need to put something in here. Let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna need bathrooms right away, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that as well. Actually, you know what we need to do? We need to get this over here. Come on, guys. Don't let me do it. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and grab a tile. Once we get some tiles out, it won't be as bad because we'll be able to zoop everything across. So actually, I'm not going to do that just yet. Actually, you know what? We may have to do this. We may have to just go down. I think that's probably what we're going to have to do here. We're just going to go up and we're going to go down. No. Don't do that, guys. Come on now. Don't do that. Don't do me like 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and zoop this across. Come on, man. What are we doing? See, I told you I was going to be totally terrible at this. I know we probably should leave that, but we're not going to. We're going to go ahead and grab some doors. We want to go ahead and start getting some of this stuff done. We need a bathroom. We definitely need that. We're going to do 1, 2, and we'll do that. Actually, you know what? I don't even know if we can do that. Let's go ahead and get all of this dug out. Let's go ahead and dig all of that out. I know that we're going to lose all this water, but it'll be okay. I need to have some room down here so we can get these guys a bathroom going. So we're going to do that. We're going to zoop in. We got 3 on each schedule, so we're going to have to actually make this work for us. We're going to have 3. That's just the way it's going to be. Let's see here what we're doing. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We'll try to get this around this. All right, here we go. We're going to keep doing this. We got to go up. Come on, guys. Keep building. We can't stop now. All right, let's go ahead and get some power going. We're going to go 1, 2 of these. We don't need 3. Oh, actually, now we're going to need oxygen, so we're going to need to go ahead and set that up. Let's go ahead and set this up. We're going to need a bunch of these, so we'll just do something like this. And we need to get some power set up immediately, ASAP. Let's go ahead and... we're just going to ad hoc this the best we can. We'll just let that... You know what? Nope. Yes. Okay, here we go. We need a battery. Yes, we do. We need a battery. Let's go ahead and put ourselves a battery. All right, we're not doing well. We are definitely not doing well. I am so rusty on this right now. Let's go ahead. Do we have anything right there? We don't. Okay, let's go ahead and drop this water. Might as well, right? Let's go ahead and get these guys out. Yeah, I think this is going to be a fail. I'm definitely feeling like this is going to be a fail right now. All right, there's that. Let's go ahead and do this. We already messed up. Okay, let's just get rid of this. I think we're gonna have a problem here. Oh no, yeah, we did. We messed this up so bad. Oh man. Yeah, I think we might have to restart this. We're about to find out. We finna find out. Come on. We don't have time for this, guys. Let's go ahead and grab this. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and keep going up with the ladder. I think we're gonna start getting dupes that are gonna... come on. All right, we're just gonna have to get in here. Come on, guys, get in here. Let's get all this done. We're gonna do another floor. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be a 4th floor. This will be where we're gonna put our kitchen. We're also gonna put... Oh no, we definitely have a water issue here. Let's go ahead and bring this down. Let's go ahead and they're gonna pee all over the place. It's fine, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be all right. We're going to dig all this stuff out. We need to go ahead and grab a microbe musher at some point. Let's go ahead and go to food. We're gonna put down like 3 of these bad boys. Yep, we're gonna need that. There we go. We got that. Let's get this done. Come on, guys. Don't do me like that. We're gonna need, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna need like 5 of these things, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Not the one I wanted. Not the one I wanted. All right, give me my wire. Where's my wire? All right, there we go. Oh, nope, not quite. Okay, we're gonna cap this one over here. Oh, we already put the water below it. Oops. All right, not a problem. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, this is not off to a good start. Yeah, this is really not off to a good start. Let's zoop this across. We'll try to give these guys a room. All right, there's that. Let's get this water out of here. Oh, this guy's doing something funny. All right, whatever. You guys need to stay at work. I need this. I need this. All right, let's go ahead and start making our space ladder. Courtesy of Rogax TM, all rights reserved. All right, let's see here. We're gonna do more of this. We're gonna have to dig this out. We're gonna have to get some mush bars going. Copy, paste. All right, there we go. Let's get this crap out of here. Crap! All right, we need to get this water done. Come on, guys. Let's do this now. Get it done. Come on. All right, let's go ahead and get our research done. We're kind of, sort of needing to do that. Let's get a big boy battery first. We're actually gonna have to zoop this across as well. Let's get rid of this. Let's dig all of this. Let's zoop some more. Zoop some more. Zoop some more. Ah! No, that's not what we want. Fingers don't fail me now. All right. Let's get in here. All right. That's good. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Did we get to this? We got this undone. Okay, that's good. I think now what we can do is we can come over here and do... Oh, well, I guess this is going to need to be a door. Let's go ahead and make this a door. This can be a kitchen. That'll be okay. This is a bedroom. That's okay. Probably not going to leave this a bedroom. I'm probably going to make some more power stuff. So let's go ahead and, I think, grab one of these. Ooh, we are already overpowered. Yes, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, we're going to have to separate these circuits out, I think. So we'll have to do something like this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have to get rid of it. Well, nope, you know what? We'll leave that there. Don't do me like that. Let's do some... We're going to have to do some big boy batteries once we get them. We'll zoop this across. And, we gotta find... I was gonna cap that one, but now we don't have any water on it, so it's gonna be interesting. Did I already get this? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay, yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this. This will give us another gasket. And we're gonna keep on to space. How are we doing on our research? We're almost done. Very nice. Let's go ahead and get some more research. Now we have that. I'm gonna go ahead and get the supercomputer, but more importantly, we're gonna want the crusher because we're gonna need to get the crusher so we can have some refined metals. That's gonna be an important thing for us to grab. And we'll go ahead and put one more of these in here. Then we're gonna put the crusher down here. In the meantime, we do have big boy batteries, so we can put some of those onto this. And then we will keep on keeping on here. And we'll do that. Oh, are you stuck? No, you can't be stuck. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. What are you doing, girl? Come on. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. All right, let's do this. Oh, you can't even get out of that either? Oh, this is unfortunate. You're just gonna have to do that. I'd like to see you get stuck in there. You better not. That's all I gotta say. You better not. All right, okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this ration box. I think we're gonna probably need to get rid of that. I know we kind of just did some double work here. Actually, you know what we can do? We can just get rid of this. Actually, no. We don't want to do that. Let's put it over here. Let's get rid of this. Let's get this over here. Let's do that. Okay, yep. I think we can get rid of that as well. We're gonna make this into a lab, I mean not a lab, but a thingy. You know, a thingy, the things, come on, man. Let's see how we're doing on oxygen. We're not doing too well, but we can keep digging down. I think that's gonna be the play. Let's go ahead and keep digging down. We got plenty of water here. Actually, I don't want to go that far. I actually might want to make this into a tank. So we probably do that. We'll probably make this into a tank a little bit, something like that. I don't know if we'll be able to get to that, but we'll see. We'll do this. We'll get into there. Actually, we'll dig one more. Let's dig this. I'm going to come across. There we go. Okay, we have something on the printing pod. I really don't think we have anything meaningful, so we're just going to reject... Actually, you know what? We'll take this. I'm going to print that just so we have some seeds. All right, let's start working on... we have the food. We have the technology. We have it. All right, so up here, I think is where we're going to put... Actually, you know what? No. We're going to put the crusher over here. So we need to put... What do we have? We have this. I think maybe we should make a great hall, but we don't want to do that yet. We actually probably want to go ahead and start roughing out our spawn. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll do something like this. Actually, you know what? We're not even going to do that. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to dig all of this out. We're going to do something like, let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this will be 4. No, we don't want to do that either. Come on, man. Don't do me like that. Let's do this. We're going to zoop this across. We'll get rid of this. I don't want this. Get out of here. Go on, get. All right, here we go. We're gonna go there. Let's see here. This is gonna be that. We're gonna need to do something like this. I think this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna come across like that. And then we're gonna put a ladder here. We're gonna do our little thingy thing that we've been doing. And then we'll do that. Let's see here. We need to get some more research going. We got that done. Let's go ahead and grab that. We're going to need to start working towards the electrolyzer ASAP. So let's go ahead and do that first. I don't think we're going to be able to use the supercomputer right now, so we'll kind of hold off on that bad boy. We'll go ahead and we'll wire it in. It's going to be right here, so we'll go ahead and wire up for it. We're also going to need to start thinking about how we're going to do this circuit up here. What we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves a little spawn. We're going to need 3 for our hydrogen generators, and then we'll put our batteries up here. And then I think what we'll do is we'll have a pump up here. So this will be our batteries, and then we'll do something like, let's see here. Let's do, actually, no. This will be the battery and the electrolyzers, and all of this will be where we put our stuff. You know the stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, and we'll zoop that across. And then we'll just give a big old dig command. That's how we're gonna work this out. Let's not do this, because that's not important. We can actually hit G and cancel that right there. All right, there we go. And we're working on this. Let's go ahead and, actually, you know what? We're working on the electrolyzer. What's going on here? We don't have any water? Oh, that's right. We got to get rid of this. So let's go ahead and exit that. Actually, you know what? No. Let's not do that. Let's exit these. Come on, guys. I need you to do this now. And we're going to have to put this back over here. Oh, am I on the right tab? I don't think I... What? There we go. Let's do that. We'll dig through here. I need this. Let's do this. We'll dig all this out. Right? Yep. And we'll do that. We'll get rid of this. That should give us a decent little water tank, I think. They'll work on that for now. Come on, guys. I can't have you peeing in the base. What's going on? Everything should be working. Let's get rid of this mop. We don't want them, getting into that water. Okay, so we have the electrolyzer. Let's go ahead and get our supercomputer. That's going to be our next bit. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Disable. How are we doing on calories? We have no calories. I need you. Oh, we just lost a dupe. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do this. Actually, let's not do that. Let's put these on 9. I don't want to sit here and watch it be on yellow alert all day. We got 2 down. Okay. All right. So I think that's a little unfortunate. I think we're going to lose too many duplicants. I think we should probably take this time to start over. All right. So that was a great warm-up. Okay. I just got thrown in the deep end. Okay. Let me catch up on the comments. Redneck said, LL, just thought about it, but with that spawn, you don't have all starter swimmers. That's going to be interesting. Rogak says, seems more stressful than Sabotage Sunday. That is absolutely correct. But it's a lot more fun because if you can hit flow in it, it actually becomes fun. Rogax also said, brains running faster than the yip yips of the Muppets. That's the idea. This is just a different way to play the game. All right, let's go ahead and reload. We're going to try this again. I think we messed up. I think we can do better than this. Let me see if I have the 25. That's the 20. This is the 3. This should be the 25 dupes. Okay, let's load this back in. So we'll load this back in, and we're going to try again. Okay, we're going to try again. I'm going to take a drink of my drink. Just because this is probably the only opportunity I'm going to get. All right, same seed. Here we go. Well, let me finish my drink. All right, I didn't get any predictions. Somebody should have predicted that I was going to fail. You'd have been 100% correct. All right, here we go. Round 2. Ready and go. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and get into there. We're going to get that off because we don't want that. That stupid thing. Let's go ahead and start digging this out. I think we can just go ahead and do that. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll put a ladder here. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put a ladder across like that. Let's go ahead and get this going. We're going to do this. We'll zoop that across. We need to get down here ASAP. Come on, guys. Oh, don't tell me these guys are going to, like, off themselves. That would be hilarious. Oh, it's not on max speed. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and bring that up. Oopsies. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go down. We're going to dig across. Okay, we got the tiles that we need. We can go ahead and start doing that. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll do the door. We'll do the door here. We're going to go ahead and get our bathroom going. Yep. 1, 2. Actually, I think what we need to do is we need to get all of this out of here. Go ahead and dig this out. I know we're losing all this beautiful water, but it is what it is. I mean, we're gonna have to do this. Actually, you know what we should do? We should probably... No, you know what? We're just gonna let this water fall. Just let it fall. Just let it fall. Let it fall. Let it happen. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and dig this out. Okay, we're off to a slow start here. I probably... here we go. Let's not do that. Let's do this. All right, here we go. Zoop this across. Let's go ahead and start getting some stations set up. Actually, wait. No, we don't want that. Come on. All right, we need one more of these. Why is this water not going out? Come on. Come on, guys. All right, here we go. We need electrolyzers. I'm doing terrible today, guys. What's up with that? Maybe I'm just not feeling it, huh? I don't know. Let's go. Across here, we're gonna do another one of these. This one's gonna go straight across. So is this. This is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's gonna come across like that. We're gonna go ahead and get these guys digging so we have plenty of materials. Plenty of materials. Let's go ahead and get this thing done. 3. Actually, let's not do that or that. We're gonna put a couple of these here. Boom, boom, and boom. I know they're really close together, but we need oxygen like it's going out of style. Let's go ahead and get some of the manual generators going. We'll do 3 here. We'll do a small battery for now, and we'll zoop this across. We also know that we're gonna hook all these up. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Let's do this. We'll bring this down for our other thing, and we'll bring this down for that. Yes. All right. Come on, guys. Let's get up here. Let's go ahead and start making our space ladder. I think we can go ahead and put this floor in. We can go ahead and grab more of these. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll zip across. And let's see here. We'll do this. We're just going to do a big old dig. And I think actually, yeah, okay, that'll be good. That'll be good. That'll be good. That'll be good. Let's go ahead and zoop this across. We don't want that. All right, here we go. Do this. All right, here we go. We're doing all right. All right, I think next thing we should do is fix our toilet issues. Oops, not that. And we'll go ahead and do this. All right, let's go ahead and make sure we have what we need over here. What do we need? We need this. Let's do that here. Let's go ahead and do this as well. There we go. They're going to make a mess. That's fine. We're going to go ahead. Did we already get this? Yeah, we did. Okay, fine. Come on, get these guys over here. Let's go ahead and prioritize this. All right, there's that. This is going. Let's get this out. There's still peeing all over the place, which is lovely. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely, absolutely. Let's get this stuff done. Come on, guys. I can't have you doing this. Come on. There we go. We'll get that going. Let's see what else we can do up here. We can probably go ahead and put this here. Let's go ahead and do that. I think we can give them some beddy beds. Maybe I'll give them some beds. Yeah, I guess we'll give them some beds. And we'll do that. Bring this across. We need another door. Put one there as well. And put one here. We didn't get to our research. We need to get to that. Oh, wrong one. Station. Let's get that going. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this. Let's go ahead and preemptively move this ladder like we did last time, and we'll go ahead and start squaring off this tank. Looks like we got some pee in it, but you know what? It'll have to do. It'll have to do. All right, let's get some research going. We're gonna do the battery first, like we said. We'll go ahead and set this to open. Set this, no, give me the door. Lock. And not that this is important work, but oh, come on now, give me the copy. Don't do me like that. Copy, paste, paste. Come on, guys, don't be doing that. Let's go here. I wanna go ahead and put some of these above here so these don't get buried again. We need to keep on going down here. You guys need to get rid of that water like now, please. Let's go ahead and prioritize this just a little bit. We want these to be higher priority. We'll go ahead and grab this stuff up here. They've got the tank done. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Okay, that's good. We got a fish in it as well. He can serve as some early game calories. Get that, buddy. All right, now we got to switch to food. We got to do that quickly so we don't get people dying. And we're going to need that really, really fast. We'll hit it right there. Actually, we'll get rid of that fourth one. That'll be fine. And we actually might want to... you know what we'll do? We'll just keep going. We're going to go ahead and get the crusher, right? We want to go... Well, you know what? Actually, we're probably going to go ahead and stage for that. Let's... Well, yeah. I'm feeling a little weird about that. You know what? We're just going to go that way. We'll see what happens with that, and then we'll come back to the other station. Why is everybody getting everything dirty? I don't like that. I guess they're kind of doing their thing. Whatever. All right, let's go ahead and start working on getting this set up. So we know that's going to be here. This is going to be the end of it. We're going to have to do something like this. We're going to go like that. And then we're going to do the same thing we were trying to do before. We're going to come up into here. We're going to go across. Actually, you know what? Let's do this first. Let's go ahead and grab this. Let's go ahead and go on. We're going to go zoop that across here. 1, 2, 3 for our hydrogen things. 1, 2 for our electrolyzers, and then everything else will be above that. How high we go, nobody knows. And we'll probably do something like... That's 4. I think that ought to be... Yeah, we'll do that right there. And then we'll just dig all of this stuff out. We'll come 1, 2, 3, 4 down. No, I didn't want that. Let's go ahead and cancel this and dig everything out. All right, we'll kind of let them work on that. It doesn't have to be done right now, but we can definitely have them working on this. This is going to be where our makeshift power is going to be. It's going to be heavily reliant upon our electrolyzers and all that kind of stuff. We're working on pipes right now. That's in the works. How are we doing on oxygen? Let's get rid of all this stuff. Oh, sorry. We need to get mush bars going. I almost forgot about that again. And we're going to set that to a 9. We're going to copy and paste. Let's go ahead and get these guys over there. We'll priority 6 this stuff. Yep, okay, let's go ahead and start staging. What are we going to stage over here? We're going to have our metal stuff right here, I think. We can do that. This will be the entrance. Let's see here. This is going to be the kitchen. I think this will end up being the Great Hall, so we can go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and grab some doors. We'll put some doors on this bad boy. We'll go ahead and put a floor on it as well. I think we can just get rid of that. I don't think we need that. And we'll do this. Come on. There we go. Come on. I need you to get to work, Meemaw. Meemaw, come on. Come on, Meemaw. This ain't no time to hang out. Let's just give this to somebody. I really don't care who. Let's rummage. Let's get rid of all this pee. This darn pee. Alright, let's go, everybody. This is not a test. This is not a test. Alright, we got this going. Get rid of that stuff. Come on, guys. Let's keep this going. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, we do have batteries now, right? Don't we? We have batteries. We have bigger batteries. So let's do a bigger battery. Looks like our power grid is doing absolutely phenomenal. We'll do this. We'll zoop that across. I think at this point, it might be worth getting rid of this. Let's go ahead and prioritize this. Once they do that, we'll get rid of that. We'll put this up there, and then we'll turn this into the second research station, center, area, thingy, majigger, you know, words, that stuff, you know. Let's do this. I'm not even going to go that far. We're just going to do that. That way that they'll have a proper bathroom, so morale doesn't become an issue. Let's see what we have on the printing pod. We'll take that just because it's free food. It might be cheaty, but you know, we got to do what we got to do right now. We're an absolute dumpster fire right now. Actually, you know what? We're gonna get rid of beds. You know what? We're just gonna get rid of beds because we need power. We need to stage some more power over here. We need 2 separate circuits. So we have that. We have this. We're gonna need to go for that. We need to get that. Let's go ahead and grab this. I don't think we have any points yet. No, we don't. So we're not gonna be able to do that anyway. And we'll just kind of let them do their thing here. And what can we do here? Disable, disinfect. I wish you could copy this across like you can the left-right setting. That would be so nice. It really would. Copy, zoop. All right, there we go. This is breaking. We already knew that. How are we doing on oxygen? Not good. We're probably going to need some more, but I think in the meantime, what we probably should do is probably start wiring up where we're gonna put the electrolyzers, and the electrolyzers are gonna be up here roughly somewhere. So we're just gonna zoop this down into this water somewhere. And unfortunately, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to go down here, and we're gonna have to put a desalination thingy majigger, you know, that thingy. At some point, let's see what we have for liquid here. Liquid, we have plenty of water, so I think that's good. It's stable for now, so I think we should probably go ahead and drop a little pump in here and pump it up. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do that real quick. We'll go ahead and wire it up. This will get us to where we can start using the electrolyzers. What we need to do now is we need to go ahead and start thinking about expanding into a second power circuit. So we'll do that here. Oh, I should have grabbed the wire while I was there, but I did not. Ah, come on. All right, we're gonna do this. This is gonna work, I promise. It's gonna be a gain, I promise. All right, and then we'll probably just zoop that power up to here for now because we're gonna need some power to get this thing kicked off. I think we have the electrolyzers now. No, we don't. What do we have? What do we have? What do we gotta do here? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We need to prioritize this. Maybe we need to just keep these connected for now. Let's keep it connected for now. We got people making food. We have very little food. We might actually want to put one more of these up in here. I think that's probably going to be the play. We're definitely going to want to do that. Let's see if we can separate this now. I think we can. Yep, we can. All right, we got that separated. Let's go ahead and put our second... Oh, we don't have that yet. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this battery. We're gonna put a crafting station. We're gonna need to get to our oxygen masks. That's gonna kind of be our play. Come on, guys. I need it now, not tomorrow. What? Starvation? No, we can't be starving here. No, we can't be doing that. Copy, paste. Let's get on this. Actually, matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and DEFCON 1 this. And we got this going. We got some research going. Let's look at our research. What are we going to do next? Let's do the supercomputer next. We'll go ahead and grab our crusher. We're going to place that down right here. Very nice, very nice. Let's go ahead and wire it into that circuit. Next is going to be the electrolyzers. We're going to be working on that next. That's definitely the next thing that we're going to be doing. And I think in the meantime, what we could do is... Oh, we got to do this. Wait, what are we working on? We're working on this. Let's go ahead and grab the electrolyzer before we grab that supercomputer. I think that's going to be the play. We want to get oxygen generation going ASAP. Now, if I remember correctly, I think the output on that electrolyzer is like that. I could be wrong about that. I guess we're going to find out here in a second. I can't remember what the output tile is. All right, let's go ahead and get this guy doing some stuff. Let's go ahead and make a cool, I don't know, 40 of these, because we're going to need some refined metal. Let's get that going. Okay, very nice. We got this going. I think we could probably start working on maybe... No, I don't think we're ready for a great haul just yet. I don't think so. Let's furniture. We got this. We can put that down. Next, we'll put some mess tables and some other stuff, so that way we can manage our morale. We're going to leave this open, leave this locked. All right, there we go. All right, we're still waiting on research. Come on, research. Come on, come on, come on. Yellow alert, circuit overload, starvation. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right, I promise. I promise we're gonna make it. We are gonna make this. Let's see what we have as far as the power goes. This is running about 400, 600. We could probably load balance this just a little bit. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and bring that back into that circuit. That should load balance it a little bit. This is running yellow, but that's okay. Actually, that creates a different problem, doesn't it? Now that's not connected. Oops! Let's go ahead and get that done. I don't want that to be a priority of 0. I want it to be a priority of 6. Okay, so I think we have our furniture. No, we don't. I think we went with the electrolyzer first, didn't we? We're still working on the electrolyzer. Come on, guys! I need this done! Come on, come on, come on, come on! All right, actually, you know what? In the meantime, we can go to stations. We can put a crafting station up here. We'll let them get started on that. Come on, guys! No, 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 no. You're not suffocating. No, 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 no. You cannot be suffocating. No, we can't do this. We cannot do this right now. We cannot be suffocating. Wire. Let's go here. We need to make this now. Come on, guys. Let's see where we're at. Okay, that is correct. We're gonna take some damage, unfortunately. I don't know why we're pulling that. I guess it's because it's right there. I guess we're gonna get some damage, but it is what it is. I think probably what we should do is we should probably just bring it over here. I think that's gonna be the play. We'll just put a second one over here while this one provides. We will pivot. Let's do that. Let's get these guys to dig all of this out. We want all of this dug. Let's just dig out. Dig, 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 guys. I need you to dig. I know this is... Oh, no, 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 no. We don't want to do that. Ah, why'd I do that? This way. Let's do that. We'll get them to dig this out. That way all this water can drop. We'll have somewhere to put the carbon dioxide. Matter of fact, we can probably just do that over here. Probably just open that up as well and do that. Let's go ahead and get these guys over here. I'm trying to see. We have plenty of the stuff up here. Okay, yeah, we do. We can go ahead and kill these guys for some food. That's already done. We could get up here. Let's go ahead and dig across here so we can get ourselves a little bit more of this stuff. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. I'm not sure. There we go. All right, cool. So this thing's working. We're gonna need to do another one of those. What we'll do is, I think those things are 4 wide, so we'll do one of those, one of those. I can't remember. How wide are those things? There, and there. I think that's what we're gonna end up doing. And we'll just hook all this stuff up. We'll go ahead and start getting ready for this. Now, suffocating. Where are you suffocating? Go up top. You shouldn't be down here suffocating. I think they're suffocating because they're down here digging. I think that's the problem. As long as they can get back up, they should be okay. I'm not going to get too worried about it. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll just cancel this. I'm going to cancel all this. We don't need to do all that. I think we're at a good spot already. I think that's all we need. Okay, let's go ahead and get back on the research. I think we need to go ahead and... Did we get our supercomputer yet? Heck no, we didn't. What's going on, man? Come on. Come on, man. Give me a supercomputer. All right, let's go ahead and wire up the second one here. I think we can do like... Oh, that's going to be a problem. That is gonna be a problem. It's already a problem. I love it. 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 Okay, I think in the meantime, what we can do is we can put, no, I'm not gonna do a battery there. I don't know if that's gonna be the play. Let's see here. I think maybe we can put a battery. We can do something like that. And this is a little bit of a new design I'm gonna try. We're gonna try fielding this. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm probably gonna do 2 per, like this. Just like that, and those are all gonna be separate circuits when we get into that. Let's go ahead and keep heading to space, because I think, oh, actually, you know what? We need to get this done. We're producing hydrogen, and we're just letting it go wherever it wants. Not cool, man, not cool. All right, guys, get to work, get to work, get to work. Quit being lazy. I need this done today. Ooh, we found a teleporter. Okay, deconstruct that. We're just gonna keep on, and we're gonna come up here and probably, wait, you know what? We'll just come straight through, because I don't really care. Inspect, okay, we're gonna demolish that, and then we're just gonna keep going up. If we can, we'll kind of get to that. We're not there yet. All right, come on, guys. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. All right, research is done. Let's go ahead and get that station down. It should be right now. We got the supercomputer. Let's go ahead and grab our research. Now, I think what we're gonna need to do is go ahead and get the gas stuff, and we'll go to here, and that should, actually, no. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do this. That'll start getting us to the hydrogen. We're gonna need to come up here and grab the hydrogen generator as well. I think that's right here. Trying to think. Actually, wait. Let's not. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna need this. We're gonna need this. We're gonna need this. We're gonna, well, whoop, not the right button. We're gonna need this. We're gonna have to need that. So we'll go ahead and grab that. We'll get that knocked out real quick. Let's get this done, guys. And then we'll come back to that. And what we'll want to do is we're gonna want to, oh, we don't want to have that on that right there. We'll just do it on a 5. I think that'll be fine. Actually, no, we'll do this. We'll do that and that. Yeah, just get that done. It'll be all right. There we go. Okay, this is going to take care of itself. This is going. Our calories aren't good. Somebody's trying to suffocate, but we're not going to let them. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this. I think what we could do... Oh, I don't know. We've already dropped the water there. Okay. Actually, I have an idea here, guys. I have an idea. Listen up. Listen here, buddy. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to come down here, and I'm going to do this. And then we're gonna go ahead and, oh, I forgot 1, 2, actually, no, we're not gonna cancel that. We're gonna try to cap this one. And we'll make this, but we'll let them get down here and do that. And then once they do, we will come in here. Oh, actually, you know what we can do? We can go ahead and put that on there as well. And then once I get down here and get this taken care of, what we'll do is we'll build this up, we'll drop the water into here, and then we'll cap it. All right, let's see what we have on the printing pod. And we're not taking any dupes right now, so we'll just take the snazzy suit and we'll just give it to the first person. Abe, you just seem to be the guy. I mean, you start with A, so, you know, A for excellence. Oh, wait, that's the wrong letter. Never mind. Anyway, so we got this going. Everything's up here is kind of starting to happen. Let's see where we're at with the gases. Gas. And there we go. Okay, we got water coming in. How's that water looking? Oh, it's looking fantastic. Let's go ahead and deconstruct that. Ooh, we're gonna have a problem here because we just dropped the water a little bit. We dropped the water table, so we are gonna have to adjust that again. If there's one thing I like more than doing work once, is doing work twice. Don't you? Actually, you know what we could do? We could do something cheeky. We could just do this. Do that. Maybe we could do that, and we could just get this squared away. Yeah, and then what we'll do is we'll just put a pump down in here, and then we'll have a little while before that water runs out, which should give us a buffer until we get to the desalinator. Honestly. Honestly. Who throws cupcakes? Honestly. All right, there's that. We'll get rid of this pump as soon as we... Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of that. We can go ahead and X that out because it's not really doing much. All right, let's get back on the research. We got that. Now we're going to want to go ahead and get our... Well, let's see here. What are we trying to do? I think, well, I mean, I don't know if morale is really an issue right now. So I think what we'll do is we'll just keep going for that. We need that. We're going to need that. We're going to need that a lot. We're going to let these guys finish up with this. I think they're going to trap this in. Ah, of course not. Darn it. Ah, go ahead and get some of that water in there. Of course we're going to have salt water in there. All right, whatever. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Maybe we can do something like this and deconstruct. Maybe we can get that thing out of here. Come on, guys. Let's get that done. Yeah, we got it out. Heck yeah, guys. Let's go. All right, we're going to put that there. We need to get this done. Come on, guys. I'm not asking. Please. Get in there. Do the job. Do the dirty work. Do the work. Do the dirty work. Come on. Come on. You're almost there. Oh, you can't get out. Oh, that's not good. Let's go ahead and make sure that that happens. That's not good. Come on, man. Don't be doing that to me. I don't think we need that. I think this will be fine. Yeah, we see you. Get out of there, buddy. We see you. I'm not going to let you die on purpose. God. All right, let's go ahead and make some masks. Repair forever. Let's make like, I don't know, like 20 of these. We'll go ahead and get this out of here. What are we doing? What do we have going on? What's everybody critically upset about? All right, we got this going. How's our space ladder going? You're not there yet. Okay, well, we're working on it. Actually, I don't think we can do that, so we'll just go around. We'll just open this door. We'll open it, and then we'll do something like this. We'll just go up from here. I think that ought to work. And we'll also deconstruct this, because I think we're going to put a fire pole here as well. Once we get to that stuff, you know. All right, so another thing that we might want to do is at some point we're probably going to want to take this to the surface as well. Because we're going to need some rockets, we're going to need oxygen, you know, all that kind of jazz, you know how that stuff goes. So we're going to do something like this. I'm just going to go ahead and get that primed. All right, so we should be doing some research. Okay, somebody is going to, oh, that's not what we want to do. We want to go to duplicant skills. Now, we are going to take a minute on this screen right here because we need to make sure that we're setting everybody up for success. So we are going to take a minute on this screen real quick, and I'm going to also look at the chat. It looks like, what are we doing here? Let me catch up on chat. So, Rogax said, oh, okay. You're talking about the redemption for unauthorized material? I should have turned that off, but that was for Sabotage Sunday. Redneck said, P is free, O2. Yeah, you're right. Embrace the P. Be the P. Rogax says, do you not hold shift to create lines without stuffing in them? Yeah, I do. It just depends. Sometimes I zoop when you see me do a zoop, sometimes I just use the WASD to move. I feel like that's a better experience, especially if you're watching. That way it's not so breakneck, I'm jerking around. I've also turned the pan speed down to 80, so it's a more smooth experience. But yeah, I do hold shift, but a lot of times I'll just hold down the left click and just go like WAS or D. Let me see here. Rogax said, just disable, disinfect with germ overlay top right. I did not know that. That's actually interesting. I'm going to have to check that out. That might be a new little quick tool. Redneck replied, oh no, Rogax replied to Redneck. Said, who has time for that? No one. It's one extra key press. All right, let me get back over here. Let me see. We're going to have... We need diggers. We're gonna need some people to be doing some rocketry. We're gonna leave you open. We're going to we're probably just gonna focus on making sure we have people that can cook. And oh, she had super duper digging. I didn't realize that. That's interesting. So now we have a hard digger, a super hard digger, and a super duper hard digger. So we're not actually wanting for anything right now. But what I will do is I'll start giving people carry just to make their routes a little more efficient. And also another thing I normally do is I just give everybody swimming. If they're not like gonna be super useful right out of the gate, I just give them swimming. Like we could probably use somebody with more hard digging, but we're just gonna make sure everybody can swim, because I've noticed that dupes like to die in dumb ways when they can't swim, especially in this content or this asteroid. Let's go ahead and give you. You're gonna be another researcher. And what else do we have here? We'll give you swimming and carrying, and you already have swimming, so we could probably do something a little bit different. We'll do carry. We need somebody doing construction, so we'll give you a little bit of construction. I'm not even looking at their skills. We're not min-maxing these guys. We're just trying to fill a need so we can continue moving on. We have too many duplicants to get hung up on one person wanting to be min-maxed. Come on, give it to me. That's a weird thing that happens at the top of the screen. This doesn't click. It has to be here. All right, let's give you this hat. Let's see here. These guys, we're gonna eventually need some pilots. We'll just keep these guys doing what they're doing. You want to be construction, but I want you to swim. And grill cook, yeah, we need a couple of those. Oh, he's already sick too. Love that. More researchers. You can always use researchers. He's also a super hard digger, which is awesome. Senna, what are you wanting to do? I think, we're not trying to worry about art too much. I think it might be a nice little touch later on, but again, it's not something that we're concerned about. We're really trying to speed run this as best we can. Grilling, more grilling. I know I'm making lots of bad decisions. I can hear you guys smashing your keyboard. You're like, why are you giving him this skill? No, I'm just kidding. All right, so let's get back to it. I'm going to take a sip of my drink and we're going to go right back into it. Let me see what's going on with the bitrate. How's the stream going, guys? I hope it's okay. I dipped a little bit red, so I'm hoping that it's not too bad. I'm still okay, but it's not great. All right, here we go. We're back in. Let's go. Somebody else just got a skill point. We're just gonna have to wait. What are we doing? Somebody's starving. Why are we starving? We have 6,000 calories. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Where are we at on the research? Okay, we're researching that. Actually, you know what? We could probably wait on that. Let's go ahead and grab some food stuff. I'd like to get these guys because our stress is gonna slowly start creeping, I think, especially as we start giving duplicants points. And I think that what we need to do is we need to put a grill, we need to put an egg cracker, and we need to go ahead and get our Great Hall set up. I'm not even sure if we have the right furniture for this yet. No, we don't. Let's see where we can put some beds. I don't know. I think maybe we can do... where should we put some beds? I think the place actually might be here. We'll do something like that, and we're going to go ahead and do this. Can we get rid of this? Can we get rid of these things? Yeah, we can. Good, 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 good. That's exactly what I wanted to see. We should be able to get rid of that. And we'll just make this an absolutely ridiculously long bedroom. We'll put a door on it as well. That way these guys might start trying to be happy. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes. I think what we can do here is we can do this. And we'll have ourselves another room. another bedrooms, set of bedrooms rather. Do that. Put some more beds up here. Oh, we don't want to go that far. That'll be a problem. This is as far as we want to go for now. All right, that'll be that. I think we could probably do one more here. Yep, we can. We'll do that. Maybe we can corner build this. I think that actually might work. We can corner build that from here and then get a couple more beds out of that. Looks like our research is done. What did we get done? Okay, so we got the basics done. Okay, we're working on the second one. I'm not really worried about this point just yet. We'll let that kind of cook. We have water. We're doing okay on that. What can we do? We got this water as well. We're actually doing pretty good on that. This electrolyzer is starting to offset some of our oxygen needs. And we're definitely going to need to get this water down a little bit. I mean, I think that's just going to have to happen. Definitely going to have to happen. We need to get... I think we might actually be able to push that water into here. Maybe we can cap this one as well. Did we get this capped? Yeah, we did. Oh, actually, no. Let's stop. No. Stop. We need to get over here and do this. You guys need to come over here and... Actually, wait. Let's go ahead. Oh, I tried to hit pause. That's funny. Let's cancel that for now. We need to get this in here. Nope. Don't do that. Let's go ahead and do this, guys. Come on. I need you in here to do this. I need you. There we go. Come on. Oh, you guys are gonna get stuck. I already see it, but that's okay. It's okay if you get stuck. Let's get these 2 tiles in, and then we're gonna dig. Dig, baby, dig. Come on. Why are you guys leaving? You're not done yet. Come on, guys. Get in here. All right, now let's dig this out. Then we can get this capped. That'll offset a little bit of power, I guess. Let's go ahead and hook it into this circuit right here. We'll go ahead and we'll do this and this. And I think that ought to work. Let's do that. I think, oh yeah, this is gonna work. We got it. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and kill some of these fish. I think that'll give us some calories. We are done with our research. Let's go ahead and get that. Okay, so we have this. That's all we need. Let's go ahead and finish that. We're gonna get the batteries as well. I think right now what we can do is we can come back to, what do we need? Stations. No, that's not it. We need, what am I doing here? We're doing this, power. Food, that's right. We want an egg cracker in here. We're gonna want this in here. There we go. Let's go ahead and get that done. That way we'll be able to do some stuff with that. What are we doing here? We got some vertical integration going. All right, now we're gonna get the hydrogen generators, and once those come online, we're gonna be cooking. We're gonna start looking towards space. That's where we're heading right now. We're heading towards space. We're gonna keep on coming up. And I think at some point it might behoove us to go ahead and grab some of these. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this. And it'll probably behoove us to go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and get these pipes up here. I'm gonna do that. We'll go ahead and run this one side by side. Okay, there's that. And what do we got going on here? How's our oxygen looking? Not good. Okay, so now what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to start pumping this stuff out somehow. We're gonna have to set up some type of circuit to start handling some of this at least. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put this pump here because it'll be beside what we're trying to use. We'll do this, and then I think what we'll do is we'll do that. This is gonna go here. We're gonna need this. We're gonna need some power as well. So we'll go ahead and power these 2 things. Oops, I didn't mean to do all that. And this is gonna be for our carbon dioxide. We're gonna start collecting that. So what we'll do is I'll probably put that right above this once they get done building that. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that ought to work. So we could do boom, like that. We'll let them finish building this. We'll do that. Then we're gonna have to get the tanks. But in the meantime, we'll just kind of let them set this up for us. And it looks like we got some hydrogen generating up here. We're gonna have to go ahead and get that as well. So we'll do what we normally do. We just stick that right there in the corner. Then we're gonna wanna bring it down and, actually, no, we're gonna come straight down to here. Yeah, we're gonna come to there. We're gonna do this. Actually, wait, do we want to do that? Yeah, we will. We'll do this, and then if it's oxygen, we definitely don't. We're gonna send it back. We'll send it out. We'll just send it out like this. We'll send it out like that. And if it's not, we're gonna actually wait. We're probably gonna have to do something like this. I think what we can do is we can cut it, and then we'll put ourselves a bridge in. We're starting to stabilize. I think we're gonna be okay. Let's see here if we can get this hooked up to this circuit, just like that. That'll handle that. Then we're also gonna want to start bringing this down, and I think the second tile is where that happens. So we'll do something like that. Here's where our hydrogen generators are gonna be. We have something on the printing pod. Honestly, I'm not really that interested in it. We'll just take the calories for now. We have skill points, but we're not gonna really worry about that. We're gonna crack every egg. I mean, why not? I mean, what do we have? What do we have available? Let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna do all the eggs that we have available. We'll even do some slow-go eggs, you know what I mean? Then we'll come over here and we'll just have them cook that forever. And then once we get some eggs cracked, we'll do the omelets as well. This is gonna be our great haul. We can go ahead and clean the water out of it. And I think we have some things that we want for that. Let me see where we're at on the furniture. Yes, we do. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get rid of this. We definitely need, okay, we're almost done with that. Once we get done with this, I think we're gonna grab, actually, this is enough, I think, to get the Great Hall going, isn't it? I think so. I think this will be enough to get a Great Hall going. We'll find out here shortly. So we have bedrooms here, we have bedrooms there. Oh, we haven't even dug into this. That's why they're not doing it. Good job, Troy. Come on, Troy. All right, there's that. I think that's gonna work. All right, we're almost done with the research. Come on, baby, let's go. We're definitely out of, oh yeah, we gotta get some oxygen going. So one of these will be enough. Oh, we're gonna have to do this. We want hydrogen. Okay, that's gonna be hydrogen. Let's go ahead and get a couple more of these online. Come on, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Okay, here we are. There's that. Let's go ahead and grab some wire. This is how we're gonna hook this up. Actually, I did this wrong. Look at me go, guys. Look at me go. All right, we're actually, you know what we'll do? We'll just cut this for now. Like that? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get this done. Let's go ahead and do like this. There we go. And then at some point I'll put a smart battery over here. Let's go ahead and get our research to go in. Let's see where we're at. Where were we at? What were we talking about? We need a buffer tanks. We have this. We need the smart battery pretty soon. We have everything we need for the Great Hall other than the basic decorations. I think we can go ahead and grab that. Then we're gonna circle back through here, maybe grab some of this stuff. Oh, we need a desalinator. Yeah, we're gonna need that pretty soon too. I think we're gonna do that next. We're good on water, so we can actually kind of wait on the desalinator for a little bit. We have that little tank of water. We'll grab this. Then we'll grab probably this. And then, let's see what, oh, we're gonna have to get our rocket platform. We're gonna have to get on that. We're gonna have to also, ooh, we could get fire poles. That would be a nice low-hanging fruit thing. Let's grab this for morale, and then we'll come back to the fire pole for the logistics. All right, this should be, yep, it already is a mess hall, so we're kind of getting there. We're kind of sort of getting there. I'm not even gonna worry about that bathroom right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. Open, we could upgrade it, but I don't think it's worth our time. Let's go ahead and get this going. Okay, we should have, let's go ahead and, nah, we don't want to do that. Oh, I didn't realize we were one off there. Let's go ahead and get that done. Priority 0, let's go ahead and get that done. Everybody's gonna get that done. We're gonna start using this hydrogen, which is gonna help us out. It's gonna be on this circuit. I think what we'll end up doing is we'll start separating this out a little bit. So I think what we can do is we can probably do, let me see here. Oh yeah, I hear you. I just glanced over and saw the lab. I saw the lab comment. I think that's gonna be important. We can do that. Maybe add one more of these in, just for funsies. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. I think that'll be all right. I'll do that. I think honestly we should probably put another one of these over here, at least for now. Maybe. I think it'll work still submerged as well. So we'll kind of work on that. We're going to need to get to the desalinator. We're starting to run out of water. We really are, okay? It's not going to take very long for us to run out of water. All right, we got that done. We have this. That means we can finish our great haul. We'll go ahead and grab the slidey poles. Let me go ahead and grab that. This furniture. Let's go ahead and grab this. Put that in there. Come on. All right, we got this going. Let's go ahead and sort out some of these power thingies. I think this is actually good the way it is. How is this thing running? I don't even know right now. We should probably... This thing's gonna be running flat out right now. That's the thing. That's the thing with this. Let me see. Come on, let me see. We could probably do that. Yeah, let's put another one in there. Yeah, okay. That'll be good, because that'll give us enough for 8 more duplicants, which will help with our oxygen, because it is not doing well right now. Okay, let's go ahead and put some carbon dioxide on this. Matter of fact, we should probably just... Okay, there we go. It stopped for now. Now we can go ahead and we can finish this out, so we have a full thing there. Actually, you know what? Once we're done with this, you know what we should probably do? We should probably get that... Where did it go? Where did it go? Where's the tank? We should probably get to this pretty soon, too. I hate to do that. Well... Yeah, because we're going to need to do something with this carbon dioxide. I mean, I guess we could use a different way to handle it, but I'm not sure. You know what? We're just going to let it ride for now. That's going to be a future Troy problem, I think. Oh, no. Oh, man. That is so much. You know what? We're just going to continue dropping water. How about that? I hate these sequins. F those guys, man. Come on. All right, let's just dig into here. We're going to try to get as much bang for our buck out of this. We're gonna get rid of these. I really don't care about these gum palm plant trees right now, because that's not what we're here for. We're here for a speed run. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. I think we could probably bring it into here as well. I think that actually might be the better idea. Let's get that. That way we can flood this. We might even be able to cap that. I mean, why not? We'll make that a priority. Maybe we can get in here and do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and do our cappy caps like this. I think it's what? 1, 2. How far did I do it above this one? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Actually, you know what? We're just going to leave it as it is. We don't even need to do that, do we? We can go ahead and put another one of these over there. I think we have the materials for it. We have the technology. We do. And we'll go ahead and grab this wire. We're going to zoop this over into here. Oh, no! We just opened our tank. Oh, my God. Why did I do that? Well, I guess we just confirmed our reprioritization here. Oopsie, we got to do that immediately. We have enough water for now, but now we really need that thing. Now we really need the desalinator. All right, let's do this. I think we can go ahead and start capping that. Probably gonna have to do this so we can get in here, and then do that. And let's make this a bigger priority so we can get some electricity. We're gonna have lazy dupes here before long. Let's see here, flower pot. Do we have any husher cups? Yes, we do. Put that in there. That's gonna make that a great haul. We're starting to accumulate some of this hydrogen. It'll be all right. What are you suffocating for, my guy? No, you're not suffocating. No. Let's do this. I know that's a lot, but we just want to make sure that this oxygen is definitely getting out of here. We might actually want to be a little bit more proactive about this. I think we probably should do this right here. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. That should give us some more oxygen. And at some point, we're probably going to have to pump some of it out down to here. I think the way we can do that is we can just put the oxygen somewhere else. I think what we could do is... no, that's not going to work. Okay, where can we put this? If I put it here, I won't be able to use... I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, come on, guys. Focus up. Focus up, team. Focus up. Let's dig that. We'll let them do this. We're kind of eke our way into here and put another bed or two. It's not super important, but we can do it. We can do it! Let's make some more of this. Let's make, I don't know, like 20 more. We just need to make sure that we have plenty of stuff going on. Let's go ahead and make this forever. Actually, you know what? We're not even gonna... I don't even know if we're gonna use steel, at least not to begin with. Let's see here. Come on, guys. Yeah, I see you. I see you. Just get it done. No one's really asking right now. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you to get this done. Thank you. All right, let's see where we're at. We have this going. I think we should probably put this one back into that circuit. Like that. And make this a priority. Oh, actually, no, that's not a good idea. That circuit can't handle that, can it? Okay, well, it is what it is. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We're gonna have to make another circuit for that. We can go ahead and start thinking about how we're gonna put this circuit into here, and I think what we'll do is this circuit can just come across, come down, and we're gonna end up hooking it into the kitchen, and we'll just do this on that circuit. And then we'll use this for everything below it, and we'll cut it off from here. Let's see here, how can we do that? I think we'll do this. We'll cut that off. And what I'll do is I'll actually put it to here and cut this off. And then we'll separate that out once this is doing okay. Actually, you know what we could do? We could actually do that now, can't we? I think we might be able to. No, we'll leave it for now. What we do need to do is we need to make a secondary circuit here, and that'll be this one right here. And then we'll separate these out. So that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna cause a little bit of a power fiasco for a minute, but I think we're gonna be okay. And let's go ahead, and this is gonna be separate. That's gonna be on this circuit. Now we're gonna really be in trouble, but we're gonna separate this out like so, I think. We'll do like this. And then we'll do like this. And we're gonna get this done immediately. Come on, guys. All right, that should sort that circuit out, I think. Maybe, possibly, probably not. Probably not. Okay, maybe we should do this. Maybe we should separate this out and do this. Actually, you know what? Those aren't even running anymore, are they? They're not even running. I don't even think we're using those anymore at this point. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We have that going to every one of those. How can we do this? That circuit's there. This circuit's here. I think this circuit could be its own circuit. Maybe we could do that. Let's see here. We'll come straight down with this, like that. And we'll go ahead and push this across, like that. Dig some more of this out. Matter of fact, I think we might be able to put... Well, no, we're not going to put any more beds. I think this just became a great haul. Yes, it did. Very good. Okay, we have enough to do another one. Let's do that. Auto, we're going to put you over here. Where you at, Audio? Because you can't be sleeping beside everyone else and snoring. It's just not going to work for me, buddy. It's just not going to work. We'll do that. We'll put one more down. I think that'll work. And then we'll have that. We'll do this. That'll give us some more beds. What do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 16 beds. We're getting there. We're almost there. All right, these guys are good. I think what we could do is we could push this over a little bit, like so. Put another bedroom over here. I think that might work. So we have 16. We need 25, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, let's go, somebody. We'll do this. I think we'll stop there. We'll put a door, and then I don't think we're gonna... Well, actually, you know what? We are gonna need to come over here at some point. So we'll go ahead and do that. And go ahead and maybe get this activated. And I don't know if we're gonna get to that just yet. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit, but we'll get to it. All right, let's get this out of the way. Let's not do that. And I think we should have our fire poles now, right? No, we don't. Okay, oh, that's right. We're researching the liquid refinement. Okay, so now what we need to do, I see the printing pod. I know what we got going on. Okay, so let's look at our body of water, as it were. This is all salt water. So what we're gonna wanna do is we wanna grab another pump. We're gonna need that down here somewhere, preferably towards the bottom. Let's do it there. I think what we'll do is we'll just come straight down with this ladder, like so. Actually, you know what? No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do it over here. Let's go ahead and put this right here. We will pipe it in like so, and it's gonna come up here. It's gonna come across. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that that thing. Actually, you know what? No. Nah, this needs to be here, and then come up here. Let's do that. And the reason why is because I'm gonna put a filter on this. Once we get that, this line's gonna have to come off. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4 wide, and the second one of these, I think you can reverse it. So I think it doesn't really matter. I think this is going to be okay. We'll do like that. And we'll see what's on the printing pod real quick. I don't know what's going to be here. Let's grab the pemmican. That's an easy no-brainer. That'll give us food, even though we're not really hurting on food. I think oxygen is really the problem right now, more than anything else. Let's see where we're at with the oxygen. Yeah, it's not too good. I think what we need to do is we need to go ahead and add some ways for everything to kind of work its way through the base. Like so. And yeah, we'll do like that. We'll do like this. We just want to make sure that all of the stuff can kind of work through the base. Do some of this. This. And I'll do that. And that. I know they don't line up. Ah, let's actually do that. I don't like that. It looks crappy. There we go. That should give us a little bit to work with. All right, the rest of this is fantastic. I think that's enough with that. What else can we do here? Everybody now has a bed. And we are almost to space, I believe. Yep, we're almost there. Okay, let's go ahead and get the space. We'll probably stop somewhere right in here, and then we'll cut across. I think we can stop. Yeah, we'll stop. Actually, you know what? We can stop. Yeah, we can stop where as close as we want to the surface. I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem, and I'm probably going to go left this time, and we'll just go this like a this. Actually, wait. Let's go up a little bit more. I think I want this to be the exit, right? Well, no, we'll do it right here. And so this will be the exit like that, and it'll come to here. This will come up to here. And yeah, we'll do that, and we're gonna put a door on this, obviously. Oh, we don't even have the doors researched, so we probably don't want to breach just yet. So let's just hold off on breaching the space. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Bring these pipes up. We're getting ready for... do we have anything that's nasty up here? Okay, that's not nasty. I was thinking that slime might be nasty. Ooh, do we have some ethanol? Let's go! That's some good stuff right there. Ethanol? We have this. We might actually want to put a pipe as well. I think we can put a pipe. Let's go ahead and do a pipe to space, because we're going to need some water up here as well. So we'll go ahead and do that. What else are we going to need for space? We have oxygen. We have carbon dioxide. We have water. I think that's going to be everything we're going to need for space for right now. We'll do some power setups up there at some point. I'm not going to worry with that right now. Let's go ahead and hook this up, because this is going to ultimately be hooked up at some point. I think we might want to drop this one down as well, which means we're probably going to want to come over just a little bit more here. Not a problem, not a problem. We can do that pretty easy. We'll just dig all of this stuff out. There we go. How is the oxygen's looking? Oh, it's looking better. Mucho mayor, as they say. Are we working on... oh, we don't have any water for that? Oh, that's not good. Let's see what we got. We actually... you know what we're going to do? Oh, well, we're not to that point yet. But I would say we'll deconstruct this. I was going to say we could get the bottle fillers, but we're obviously not to that yet. And once this is done, I think what we can do is we can put this here, and we'll put this across. Like this. We'll give these guys a big old priority, because we need to get this done sooner than later. And I think honestly, let's see what we have going on here. Insufficient oxygen generation. Yeah, no shit, huh? Let's see here. Where are we at with our oxygen generation? We have this. Everything's getting nice and hot. Of course. Matter of fact, I think what we'll do is we'll set up some type of makeshift cooling using this ethanol, because it's got to be cold, right? Oh yeah, this stuff's cold. We'll probably use that to kind of cool the base or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. We'll probably loop it through there or something like that. I don't know. If we need to. We're not really going to stay here like super long. We're just trying to get off the planet. And we're going to have some problems here soon if we don't get some water. So let's see what we have. I think... oh, of course, you didn't dig the tile. Come on. And we're going to go ahead and put another one of these as well. Let me look at this again. 4 should put us right... oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I think what we can do is we can put this here, and then we'll put a tile here and here and here. Right? Yeah, let's do that first. Maybe we can get some water out of that setup. I don't know. Maybe. We might. we might get some water out of that setup. Let's see where we're at with our power. This grid's fine. This grid needs some help. Definitely needs some help. I think what we can do is we can tie this together and separate. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll separate this and we'll tie this one together, and then we'll separate it back out over here. And I think we should have, yeah, we have independent circuits now. So this one has its own tide pool. This one has its own tide pool. The first one is kind of doing its own thing. It's the only one that's actually using that right now. I don't want to put all of these on full blast because we'll use up our hydrogen and waste it. So that's why we're only doing the one. Once we get the smart batteries and we're able to automate these, we'll do that. That way we aren't wasting all of our precious hydrogen. Which reminds me, where are we at? We're still working on that. We need the water. So that's what was holding us up. So now we should get to scooting on this research again. Did we do it right? Yeah, we did it right. Look at that. We got it. We got it. Look at that, guys. We got the separation we were looking for. All right, let me see what I can do here. I'm wondering, I think maybe we should do something like this. Let's see. We might be able to separate some of this out. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be a good idea. Maybe not. Maybe not. We definitely have some water now. We just got to be careful not to drop this water anymore, at least for now, until we have the desalinator. Let's go ahead and take... Oh, okay, these guys are working. I was going to say let's take a break real quick and look at skill points. I think that might be a good idea, so I can take a drink of water. And we can catch up on chat. Where were we at in chat? I think... Who has time for that? Just disable disinfect, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Redneck. Redneck with the cheers. He forgot to make the lab in his research station. Yeah, I saw that. Insulated pipes? Oh, yeah, to space. You're actually correct. I forgot that. Redneck said, was there a mention if going to the TP this part of the plan? Yes, the teleporter is definitely part of the plan. But we already have that. We know we could instantly send a dupe over there, and I've done that last time. This time I want to try to focus on stage 2, which is trying to figure out where everything is in space. So that's what, now that we're kind of sort of stable, I want to start pushing towards space and see how quickly we can get that researched. But you're right, I do need to go back and I need to fix the insulated, make those tiles insulated, at least for the pipes. I think that's just going to be a rework that they're just going to have to do. I don't even know if I have the insulated pipes yet. No, I don't. Okay, so we're going to have to keep researching for that. But in the meantime, we have the infrastructure in place. Let's see here. Where are we doing? We got the research. Oh, yeah, I said I was going to do some talent points real quick. Who's suffocating?
Rogax just redeemed Siege Ladder, level 1.
All right, you got the Siege Ladder. If you do that... I was going to say, if you're doing that, we're going to have to... We're gonna have to refund that because there's no siege ladders today. Okay. Now you made me lose my focus, man. What was I focusing on? Oh, we want the rails. Oh, we want the smart batteries. I think that's gonna be the next play. We'll get the rails after that, and then we definitely need to come down and grab the insulated pipes and all that kind of whatnot, what jazz. Yeah, that'll probably be the next thing we grab. There's actually a lot of research for that. I mean, geez. I mean, I probably should have just made them bottle it up. I've seen people do speed runs that way where they just bottle and they don't build pipes to the surface. But let's see what we have here for this. Let's go ahead and get you into astronomy because that's going to be our next item, big ticket item. We're going to make sure you can swim because it's important. You can already swim. We don't need ranching, so we'll just give you some more carrying. You'll just be a professional carrier. You know, I'm a professional carrier. Did you know that? I actually do ruck 3 to 4 times a week. I carry weight around the block. It's actually really good for you. Let's see here. We're going to leave you open. You're probably going to be a pilot at some point. We'll give you some swimming because that's important. We need more cooking. I need you to do this faster. Anybody who's a cook, you need to cook faster. So there's that. All right, and you have that. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's see where we're at up here. Ooh, they're close. They are so close. They're so close. Okay. What did we finish? What did we just finish? We finished, the ladders? No. Wait a minute. Oh, with the desalinator. That's right. We need to get the desalinator down, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. So here's that. We're going to put that down. We need to get some power to it. We can do that over here. I'm not sure how... Let's see how this circuit's doing. Oh, it's already too high. We should probably... hook this to this circuit. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. We'll get them to do that. And then we should... Oh, we're already down here. Sweet. We already got the pump in place. And we are going to need a liquid filter at some point. So I think we might want to go ahead and slap one of those down as well. Actually, you know what we can do? We can put that bad boy right here. Heck yeah, let's go. All right, so it's going to create an interesting situation where I think what we're going to do is this, and then we'll jump out with this and come back up, and we'll disconnect. And what we're going to do is this is going to be water. Yeah, this is going to be the water. All right, we'll make this water, so if it does pick up water, we'll let that go through here. I think everything else can just kind of do what it wants to do. There shouldn't be too much nasty stuff in here. So we'll get that done. I think once this is done, we'll be ready to go. We should be starting. Here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Do we have power? Hello? Hello, somebody? Hello? Actually, no, we don't want... What am I doing here? Okay, I need to get rid of these pipes. No, not that one. All right, that one's done. All right, so now, why is this pump not working? No power connected. Okay, oh, we didn't even bring power to it? Oh, come on, man. What are you doing with your life? All right, let's get that done. Once that's done, I think we actually might be able to push this kitchen over a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this, and I'm also going to do this. Hopefully you see which oh, we're out of water. Oh, that is not good. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna be the end of that. This is gonna end up being a 2 bottling stations. That way we can just alleviate the need for this altogether. Did we not put water into this? Come on, guys. Water. Oh, is it not hooked up? Why is it not hooked up? Oh, we don't have it hooked up. Okay, let's go. Come on, 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 come on. Come on, come on. All right, let's go ahead and... This stuff is just... Yeah, this stuff is just garbage now, so we're not even going to mess with that right now. Here we go. Water is being primed. Exactly how we need it. Let's go ahead and cut this off, because this is not even useful now. There we go. Okay, water's going. We're going to get our electrolyzers going again. Very nice. What are we working on as far as the research goes? We're doing the battery. That's good. We're also going to need the automation wire. So once that's done, we'll grab the automation wire. Let's look at how our circuits are doing. This one's starting to have a little bit too much going on. So I think what we could do... how can we do this? How can we do this? I want to leave that on this. But the problem is that we're going to have to sort this out into 4 circuits. And I don't know... that's actually not good. We should probably try to load balance this one as well. What are we at? We're at a little bit over. So I think if we do that and then we just get rid of that, maybe we can load balance this a little bit. What's the potential? 1500. Potential is 1440. It's still overloading. Okay, well that's not good. Let's do this then, and then immediately do that. Maybe that'll load balance it a little bit better. Okay, that looks better, a little bit better. We could probably get rid of some of these pointless legs. And let's see how we're doing. We still have 25 duplicants. How is our oxygen doing? Not that great. Okay, I know what the next thing we need to research is. We're gonna get this. We definitely need to get the automation wire, but I think more importantly, actually... we need the tank. Yeah, we need the tank. We need the tank like now. We really do. We really need it now. Unfortunately, this is going to be it looks like the research is becoming the bottleneck for us. We're going to reject all here. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. No, I think the research is going to become the biggest problem that we're having. We got plenty of hydrogen here. Maybe we should let these guys run a little bit. Where's our hydrogen level at? Let me see. Gas level. Okay, yeah. I think maybe we could let one more of these run. We'll do this. Let's do that. We'll let a couple more of these run. Okay, or at least one. All right, I think the other thing we should probably do is we're gonna make this our carbon dioxide line. So I'm just gonna bring it across like this. We'll put a bridge on it. It's gonna face the other way. This is where we're gonna start putting our thingy things, our reservoirs. We'll do something like 2, 3, 4, 5. Put one more there. That way we'll have 2. Well, it sounds like we just got finished with our research. Let's see here. What did we just finish? we finished this. Okay, we got this now. We'll wait on that, I think. I think we'll wait on that. I'm not too concerned about using that. We'll get this done. Like I said, we're going for the... Okay, we have 42,000 calories. We're going for the reservoirs currently, and then we'll get back to the batteries. Actually, I think we already have the batteries done, don't we? Yeah, we can go ahead and make those. Put those in here. There we go. We need to hook those up to the electricity as well. We can do that, that, and that. Okay. We're going to need the automation wire as well. I don't think we have any yet, but that's okay. We're going to get that. We need to get this stuff, this tank first, because we need to start getting rid of some of the CO2. It's starting to invade the base in an unacceptable way. All right, that's 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and make some more space for some storage. I mean, I don't think we're gonna need all of this, but we'll just kind of set it up anyway. Just in case, because you never know. All right, they're working on toilets. That's good. We're probably gonna need another desalinator, if I'm being honest. We're gonna not worry about that just yet. But I do know that the output of this is not going to be enough to keep up with all these electrolyzers and with the other thingy that we got going on. So what we'll do is we'll do this. Nope, that's not what I wanted. We'll do this. We'll try to pipe this back in. And then we're also going to want to make sure that we're feeding both. And this is obviously going to need to be on a separate circuit. So we'll probably do... Oh, how are we going to do this? Let's see, I'm probably gonna come down like this. That'll probably be part of that circuit. And then I'll just zoop it across like that. There you go. And then we'll just have to put a bridge for now. I think that's gonna be the play. Probably should have put some bridges in so we had a known point to repair when the line overcurrents. All right, we got this going. Research done. Come on, everybody. We're almost there. We got a push. We got a big push to make here. Let's deconstruct this. We're going to get rid of this tank. We'll go ahead and start pushing over. Maybe we'll put another supercomputer so we can supercharge our research. I actually think that might be the play. Come on, finish it. If you're going to start it, you better finish. All right, there's that. Let's push this across. Let's go ahead and do something like that. I think we'll go ahead and dig this out, and I'm going to get rid of both of these, and then we'll probably get rid of this as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another supercomputer beside that. 1, 2, 3. Actually, nope, we're going to do this. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of this. Actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and grab some. Well, they don't need that water. That's a bit of a moot point. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to hit B, not M. All right, there we go. Put another supercomputer down here. Maybe that'll get that going. Actually, it looks like we have enough room for... Oh, no. We're going to put the water thing there. Okay, let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that as well. I think what we can do is we can just zoop it up like that. That's the shortest run. We're not there yet, but we'll get there. We're not going to put this one online until we need it. This is ready to go. We're still working on research. We're almost there. We got one more thing to do before we have what we need. Oh no, are we out of water again? Come on, man. There's no way. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. We might actually be able to put another one of these there. Let's see if we can do that. Now we're gonna get rid of one more, huh? How is that water looking over there? Okay, so we still have water. I think it's we should probably just leave this alone. This will do its thing. We're just gonna leave it alone. Once we get done with that research, we'll start working on getting the bottle fillers. So that way we don't have to mess with these pitcher pumps at all. All right, oxygen's still not looking too great. It'll be okay though. Let's see what we have as far as the gas tab goes. Okay, lots of carbon dioxide. That's good. But is it? Is it? We have that. I already saw that. We already have this. As a matter of fact, I should have just put down some coal generators. Honestly, that's what I should have done. I didn't even think of that. Why didn't we just do that, right? I think we should probably do that. Yeah, let's do that. I think we can... Well, I don't even know if we have enough coal to really support that, to be honest, though. But we'll figure that out real quick. Maybe we can have some power stuff going on over here. Actually, you know what? I don't even know if we need this. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that at all. I changed my mind. All right, so we have the water. We have this going. We're still waiting on that. We have room for our bottle fillers. Do that. Let's actually push this room out just a little bit more. We might be able to get a couple more things in here. That's what I think we should do. We got this ready. Come on, guys. Let's go. You still have water. How are we doing at the surface? I think we're doing okay. Oh, well, we haven't really done anything up there. Actually, you know what we could do? We could kill these guys. Not that we need to. Just give them something to do. All right, so we have enough bedrooms. We have this. What are we looking for? I'm starting to get lost in the weeds here, guys. I'm getting lost in the weeds. All right, we have an insulated door. We don't really want that. We have that. We've already messed with that. We don't need that. We have a canister filler, a gas emptier. Let's see where we're at with that. Kiln. We would do that if we were going to go for steel. I think right now we're really just waiting on the research. I think that's really the biggest thing we're waiting for is the research. I mean, we could probably do... Oh, we could do this. I mean... Actually, you know what? We're not going to do that yet. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. We're going to wait for this research. So now we're just waiting on research. That's the unfortunate part. So I think I'm going to take a drink of my drink. Maybe catch up on some stuff here. Redneck said, was there a mention of going to the TP? Yeah, that was. Rogak said, and stage 3. Redneck says, curious, why not just let all the water across the desalinator? As long as the water based, it won't break it. It's water based, it won't break it. Trying to... My bandwidth is very slow right now. Let all the water across the desalinator. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, okay. I understand exactly what you're saying. All of the water can go through the desalinator. You're right. Get pearls for solar power? No, I'm not doing solar power. I think the hydrogen is going to be plenty. Right now, we're just trying to make sure that this base is good, and then we're going to go to space. Like, we're going to start looking for planets. I want to see how far we can get as far as locating everything and possibly getting space. So this is the point where we're actually going to be entering phase 2, which is... Well, actually, we've been in phase 2. We've been doing research. We've got a bathroom. We've got relatively decent O2. We've got a relatively decent food for now. And now we're definitely going to have to set up something for food. But, I mean, I think we're only going to be playing for a couple of hours, so we're really just trying to speed run this. I'm going to leave them on mush bars for now, because I think we're okay on dirt. Actually, you know what we could do? We could track that. Dirt. That way we know. We have 89 tons. That should be fine for now. Plus, we can sprinkle in some of the things that we can cook. We're going to do omelets forever. We'll do seafood forever. We'll do barbecue. Come on. Forever. We'll do, yeah, whatever they want, we'll do forever, and then they can eat that. And I think what we'll do is we will go to the consumables, and we're going to get rid of the mush fry, and we're going to get rid of the meat, and we're going to get rid of that, and we'll let them kind of figure it out. We're going to need them to really, really be doing some cooking. Oh, actually, no, we can't do that. We'll probably start phasing these out at some point. And then we'll just put grills going to the right. I think if once we can get rid of 2 of those, we should be able to get some grills. How are we doing on calories? Mush bars, 45,000. We've got a little bit of this and that. Let's see here what we're doing. Where are you going? Okay, we're still waiting on the research. Come on, guys. I need this research today. Today. I need this to be a super big priority. Come on, guys. We're gonna make... Actually, you know what? Let's just make it priority 9. We don't want to watch this on yellow alert. All right, we have something on the printing pod. Maybe we get some calories. You know what? We're just going to take this. We'll assign it to the first person we have available. May. Okay, there you go. Hopefully we're going to get done here. We really, really need this. I think we just found the new bottleneck in this run. We didn't get started on our research fast enough. I think that's a problem. That's definitely a problem. We're almost there. We're getting there. We got 2 people working on it. We got our 2 best guys. And by best, I mean worst. Yeah, I see. Come on, guys. I need it done. What's going on with the power? Are we having power issues? No, we're not. Oh, these two circuits are hooked together. Ooh, yikes. That's interesting. Maybe not. Maybe we should... No, they aren't. Okay, they're not hooked together. Okay, I got it. What is this one running? Potential load, current load. We should probably load balance this again. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, there it is. That's load balanced. Research is done. Hallelujah. Okay, that means we can make the tanks, which is exactly what we were wanting. We're gonna put that... Oh, actually, wait. I put that on the wrong tile, didn't I? Oops. Oops. Okay, well, you know what that means? That just means we gotta put a bridge on it. I'm gonna put a bridge on it. Okay, here we go. Let's get this into there. And then we can do that. We'll go ahead and make another one. And we'll go ahead and do our gas pipes to it. There it is. And then we'll do that. I think that'll be good for now. Now we have it ready, so we can send it to space if we want to. I'm gonna just do this for now. We're just gonna, well, actually, you know what? It's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna go anywhere. This oxygen, I wanna make sure it's oxygen, but I wanna put it back on this line, if it is. And this line's just gonna go all over the base. I think that's gonna be the play. So we'll do something like, oops, I meant to drag this. We'll do something like this, and we'll put some oxygen over here. We just wanna kinda get it into some of the more remote spots in our base. And maybe put one over here as well. I don't know if we want to go that far. We'll go there. And we'll do that. And then we'll do some over here. Actually, I don't think we need any over here because this thing's going to push it out. This thing's going to push out all that stuff. Oh, that reminds me. We need to get into research. We need to go ahead and grab that wire. Because once we get that wire, we're about to hook all this up and we'll be good to go. All right, zinc, let's make some more. I'm just gonna keep making zinc. Just to make sure we have enough. And I think, do we have any good doors yet? We have a good enough door. How about that? We'll put a good enough door up here. How about that? We'll do this, and we'll dig across. We're gonna need to put some tiles in there. Let's go ahead and do something like that. Oh, did we get the fire poles yet? No, we did not. Okay, well, that's something we're gonna definitely want after we get done with what we need. It's always a balance. It's like the things I want versus the things we need. All right, this is gonna start pulling this carbon dioxide out of here, which is gonna be absolutely wonderful. Oh, I just realized we gotta put some automation on this as well. That's gonna be unfortunate. We're gonna have to watch this for now. What it's gonna do is it's gonna suck all this down, but at some point it's just gonna start circulating the polluted oxygen and the oxygen. We're gonna want some way to shut that off, and what I'll probably do is I'll probably put like a gas sensor right here, and then just wire it up. Who's starving? We have plenty of calories, my guy. Come on. Okay, we got that expanded, we got this. I think actually what we could do is we could put the micro mushers down a little bit. If we, you know what? No, we'll do this. We'll do, actually, wait, why are we having oxygen issues over here? Oh, because you're in carbon dioxide, okay. I see. All right, let's see what we have. We have all of these running? No, we don't. We don't have all of them running. We should probably hook these up. Okay, there's our automation wire. Let's go ahead and grab that. We'll go ahead and automate the stuffs. We'll do that. I know it's a bit of a run, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, we'll do that. Then we want to set these batteries something like 97 and 60, I think. And then we'll copy paste. That should get that going. Now we have a battery bank. We have control of the hydrogen generators. And now we can actually hook everything up. I believe. Well, actually, wait. We got to wait for them to get done with that. Come on. Now this one will start shutting off whenever we don't need it anymore. There we go. Okay, so that's gonna work. Let's go ahead and hook all these up. They should charge until they're done, and then they'll be fine. This isn't done. They got one more right there. Okay, now this is done. This is done. This is done-zo. All right, let's go ahead and separate these circuits out if the game will let me. Like that. Okay, there we go. There's that circuit. I think. Okay, that's gonna go to this. I honestly think that we should probably separate this out like this, and just do this, and then get rid of that bridge. There we go. All right, how's that hydrogen going? Okay, we're probably gonna want to store some oxygen as well. So I think that's probably what I'm gonna do right here. I'm probably gonna go something like this. We're gonna want. Oh no, we lost a duplicant. How in the heck? Where'd he die at? Where'd he die? Where'd he die? Where'd he die? Where'd he die? Duplicants have died. Oh, okay. Well, you know, it is what it is. We'll just have to take one off the printing pod. All right, let's do the research. We need to get to the bottle filler, like ASAP. Once we get to that, we're gonna be fine. That's okay. Like I said at the beginning, if we lose a duplicant, we'll just print another one. We're gonna stay at 25, unless we want to go above 25. All right, we're almost there. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We got this blocked off, so we're not gonna be able to do that. Maybe we could grab some of this water just in the meantime. Let's see here. Okay, we got this going. Let's see where we're at with this. Let's go ahead and start doing these. We're just gonna go down. It's gonna go over. I'm actually gonna pipe it back into here. This is just gonna be just like that other one was. This is just gonna be our oxygen buffer. And this is gonna come probably... Oh, we got a couple of dupes dying. That's not good. Okay, let's see what we got here. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down to here. Do something like that, and then do the other side like this. We'll flip this around, and then we'll put this on here. So whatever else is not there, we'll just... Or whatever there is other than oxygen after the hydrogen has been sorted out, it will just go out. Okay? This is gonna have us start getting ready for space, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just trying to make sure that we have oxygen ready to go. We're gonna do oxygen here, oxy. We have 2 duplicants that we need to print now, so we need to stay up on that. We got starvation going on. I don't know why everybody's Oh, I know what's going on. It's consumables. I need to let them eat that. I need to let them eat whatever. Okay, well, you know what? You guys eat whatever you want. I can't have more of you dying. It's not okay. It's not okay. I think I actually might put one more of these down here. That's going to be 3. That's going to be 3. That's going to be a lot more wire, but it'll be what it is. It is what it is. Let's just zoop this across. We're still waiting on this. Oh, come on, buddy. We got one more piece to go. I need that. I need that bottle filler. You guys need to get busy. Busy. I think we got enough water. This should work. I have a feeling that it's going to be really close. See how our oxygen's doing? Not good. Of course it's not doing good. Of course it's not doing good. So let's see here. We're 25 duplicants. This will support 8. So we're just shy. So we actually need one more of these. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and extend this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll dig all of this out. Okay, let's do this. Do this as well, and we'll just continue this. Come on. Release. Ooh, there's some more salt water we could drop, but we don't want to do that right now. I mean, actually, I think we're just going to leave that be. I think this is going to be good. Let's go ahead and do this. I think that'll allow them to get over there, and we'll kind of work our way into that. Actually, we might need to do something like this. Yeah, let's do that and that. I think that ought to be okay. We'll let them work on that. We're almost done with our research. We're getting there. We are getting there. Let's go ahead and copy this. We're going to copy paste. All right, we got that. We're ready for our bottle fillers. That's going to be game changing here in a second. We have one staged here for the supercomputers, and we have 2 of them staged for all this jazz going on up here. Come on, baby. Let's get done. Look what we have here. Let's see here. We have 11. Let's go ahead and add a couple more. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then maybe... Yeah, we'll do that. We're going to leave it real low so we can actually do a couple more. I don't. Actually, the Great Hall is a pretty big structure, so I don't think we're gonna have an issue with size. All right, that's the. No. You can't do that. Come on, bro. Give me the mess table. There we go. There's that. That'll give us some more of that. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our bottle fillers. Boom, boom, boom. There's that. Where are we at? Okay, we got bedrooms. This is working. Right, there's that. How many do we have? Let me do a quick dig command to see how many we have. We have what, 20? We have 20, so we need 5 more. 1, 2. Matter of fact, let's do something cheeky. Can we do something cheeky? Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. What I was thinking about doing was making a second level to this. Actually, I still might. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll get rid of this one. Then we'll add this up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll get rid of these. And we'll just dig it out. There you go. There you go. And then we'll just put a ladder on it. This should still be a Great Hall, right? Actually, no. We can leave that there, can't we? Oh, heck yeah. I forgot about that. That's nice. Put one there too. Actually, you know what? We'll just get rid of that one. No. We'll leave it. So what is that? 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. I don't know. I lost track. I don't care. I can't count, guys. I can't count. Let's see where we're at. Okay, we're piping that in. That's going well. I think we're going to outpace this at some point. That's the unfortunate part. Let's see here. We got plenty of carbon dioxide. We got oxygen coming out. Oxygen going in, oxygen going everywhere. Matter of fact, we might want to just start storing some of this. I'm not sure if we want to do that way. Let's see how much oxygen we have here. This is very breathable. I think we might actually put another pump into here just to kind of, actually, let's see where we are on this. Okay, I think that actually might be a play. Let's do that. Let's do... Can we put it here? Yeah, we can. Okay, we'll put it there. We're gonna have to bring this off of something. I think we can do this. And what I want to do is I just want to pipe this back in to what we have going on here. Like, oh, actually, that's a bad spot. Never mind. Don't do that. All right, let's do this. Let's put this right here. Yeah, let's put it right there. We'll feed it in, and then we'll give it some wire like that. We'll wire it into that circuit, and this should help us generate some more oxygen, at least for what we're trying to do here. All right. We might want to do some outbound, but I'm not sure if I really want to do that just yet. Let's see what we have on the printing pod. Oh, we have to do some research. Let's pick some research first. Okay, so we have that. We're going to need the insulated pipes. I do know that. We're going to need a rocket platform as well. But what I'm thinking we need to do first is we need to start exploring space. And we're going to need to get to here. So let's go ahead and grab this. We'll grab... No, actually, wait. That's not the right one. This one. We need to get to space. So we're going to grab this. That way we can have an enclosed telescope up top. Actually, I don't think we need that, do we? I don't think we need it. We have the technology. Yeah, we have the technology. Let's do this. Let's do this instead. I actually think this is going to be a better idea, at least for now. I think what we should be doing is we should be sending this to the top, and then what we'll do is we will... did we ever get the poles? No, we didn't. Let's do that real quick. Let's go ahead and grab the fire poles so we can have some way to quickly get up and down. But what I want to do is I want to add that up here. And so what I'll do is this is going to be the oxygen line. So we're just going to do this with the oxygen line. There's going to be a checkpoint here. And, oh, actually, you know what? We need to put some back tiles on that, don't we? Ooh, that's not good. Let's do this. Let's make this a priority. Because I think we're losing stuff here. Actually, not really. It's very far away. Put this up here for now until we get the back tiles. I think we'll do it after we get done with this. Yeah, I saw it. 4 more set to die. Yeah, I think it was the food issue. I was trying to force them on to better food, but they weren't going to have it. Is still a great haul? Yes, it is. Good. How many did we end up with? 21. Yep, 25. Dang, I got that right the first try, guys. Woo! All right, so we got that. I think what we're gonna need to do, research. Let's go to the research next. Let's go back to this. I know we're probably gonna have to do some material science research as well, right? We gotta get to rad bolts and stuff like that. But in the meantime, what we will do is we'll look at our stations. We're gonna go ahead and put our oxygen mask station down. We're gonna put that going this way, and then we'll put a bunch of docks on it, like that. And then we'll go ahead and we'll put those on like this, I think. That'll work. I don't like doing it this way, but I guess that's probably the better way to do it. Also, with this one, I think we'll leave that for now. Oxygen will not freeze, but we are going to have to insulate this one. I do know that because carbon dioxide likes to break pipes when it gets just the slightest bit chilly, it seems. All right, let's see what we have here. Can't do dig errands? Well, doesn't matter. Welcome to the colony, buddy. We're gonna have to put you on the schedule. Let's see here. Schedule, where'd you end up? We're gonna put you Rowan. We're gonna put you here, Rowan. There you go. Let's look at your skills. We'll take a second to look at everybody's skills here. We're gonna make you a better cook. Harold, what are you doing with your life? I would like to know. We'll make you a constructor. We will continue. What are you doing? Hassan? I mean, really? Really? What are we doing here? What? I guess you're gonna dig. All right, let's see. You would like to do medicine, but no, that's not a possibility for you. I think what we'll do is we'll just give you some strength. Yeah, we'll give you some. No, we'll give you this. All right, and what do you have? Construction. That ought to be okay. I'm not really too worried about that guy. You have 2 points. You should probably have some swimming. Swimming. We're just gonna do swimming. We're not even gonna think about this right now. We're just gonna make sure everybody can swim first, and then we'll circle back if we need to. There you go, buddy. What do you have? You can, no, you can't swim. Now you can. I actually kind of thinking this is gonna be stupid now. Now that I'm thinking about it, we're done with really the swimming part. Now we're gonna be going to space, so oops. Oh well, that's fine. Onward and upward. All right, this is going, what do we have here? I don't think that's very nice, but we'll make it work. Let's check the power again. Okay, this is slightly a problem. What is this running at? I think this is gonna be okay. Oh, that circuit is so small now. How is it that small? I don't even get it. Let's do this. There we go, reload balance that. Lovely, lovely spaghettis. At least it's squared off spaghetti, right? Let's see where we have going here. This could probably be hooked into this circuit. I mean, not that we need it per se right now, but we can double that up. Also, I liked what you said there about the stuff here. I didn't realize that you could just run it all through there. I'm stupid. I just be that way sometimes. So I think what we can do is just do this. Like that, and then what I'll do is I'll just, well, actually, no, I can't. Okay, well, let's just deconstruct this. No. There we go. It's messy, but it is what it is. Do that, do that. Looks like our research is done. What were we researching? I don't even remember. We were doing that. We got this. What else do we need? I think we should probably get the... Well, I guess we don't need the back towel per se. No, we don't. We don't need the back towel. So we have that. I would like to get some of that. No, we should probably do this. We should probably get into our space stuff now. Let's see. Let's do that. That way we can start looking at stuff in space. Actually, no, we can do that in a rocket. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, we have our slidey poles now. Yay! Okay, cool. Let's do that. Also, actually, probably wouldn't hurt to do it here as well. Oh yeah, I remember what we got to do. We have to get the insulated pipes. That's right. So let's work on that. Did we get insulated pipes yet? No, we did not. Did we? Where's the insulated pipes? Right here. Let's grab the insulated pipes real quick. Let's go ahead and deliver. I really wish you could deliver all of these simultaneously. That would be nice. Like, just do a copy and paste. That would be cool. All right, there we go. There's that. Okay, now we need to set up some type of power situation stuff, you know, in junk. Let's do that. I think what we can do is we can go ahead and put ourselves a couple of these. 1, 2, maybe. Yeah, I think 2 of those will be good. We'll do 2 batteries, maybe 3, just for funsies. And then we'll zoop this across. And then we'll put ourselves our first telescope. Oops, I just saw it. T. Right there. All right. Oh, no, actually, is that too close? I guess it is. Whatever. All right, let's grab this. Zoop that to it. They'll start working on this. It's coming along nicely. Coming along nicely. All right, very nice, very nice. All right, you guys should have bottle fillers. I'm not sure why you're not. See, that's what I meant. Look how slow that becomes. You need the second one to really keep up with everything. That was exactly what I was talking about earlier. So I'm glad we caught that now and before everything dried up and we got behind again. We're still doing relatively bad on oxygen, but let me see what's going on here. They're over pressuring, which means we need to get oxygen out of here faster. Which just means we need to do something like this. And I think what we'll do is we'll just do that. Maybe here? Yeah, we'll do it here. And then we'll just zoop this back over into the line. Like so. And we'll give it some power off of this circuit right here. Oh, and in the meantime, we should probably add another one of these. And 2 more of these. And then get the automation going. And then we also need the power. Like so. Come on, go both ways. I need you to go both ways. All right, there's that. And I think, actually, you know what we should do? I'm not sure what we got going. You know what? This one will go to the surface. I know. It'll be all right. I know it's a lot of wire. It'll be all right. We'll do that. At some point, it'll work. It'll work. I gotta do something with that power. We can't just let it sit there. Obviously, we're gonna need to add it to this circuit, which might be a good idea. And we'll do that right here. Now add that to that circuit. That should help the oxygen that's going in. The only problem is that this thing is kind of gating that oxygen. So that's kind of part of the problem, I think. What we can do is we could... that's actually a good point. Okay, I'm thinking that maybe we could... Hear me out. I know this is turning into an absolute mess. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Wait, I'm trying to think of how we could possibly... Let's do this. That needs to go. I'm trying to think about how we could possibly use this oxygen when it backs up, because this is going to probably make... Well, no, I don't know if it will back it up. I don't think it will. I really don't. I think it's going to be all right. We'll do that. We want to copy these battery settings across. And it needs some water. It needs the water. There we go. That should get that online, and that should give us enough to kind of keep up with most of this stuff. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will pump 500 grams per second, so we should be balanced with that. I'm trying to think. I think we're going to be okay with the water balancing. Yep, it's starting to back up again. All right. The water is balanced. Now we need to get into our insulated pipes. So I think what we'll do is we'll look at our thermal overlay real quick. We'll figure out where the cold starts, and we'll just zoop it up like that. Let's look at our thingy thing. Is it doing it? Why? What? Okay, it is. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Okay, I see it. All right, there we go. All right, let's see our research. I think we need to go ahead and grab the, what is it? We have the radiant. We should already have the insulated. Oh no, the insulated's over here. We're also gonna need the rocket. Come on, guys, I need you guys to finish this. Let's go priority 7 on these. And we'll do priority 8 on this. Maybe 1 on that. There we go. Come on. Let's make this happen. Actually, we can get rid of this. I'll just leave it open for now. Because we don't have any back tiles here. This is all vacuum anyway. There we go. These things should start filling up with oxygen now. Very nice, very nice. All right, there's that. And at some point, these guys are going to go outside. There we go. Going to get this done. Very nice. As these get delivered, we should get more work done. We'll probably go ahead and just skim across. We're probably going to put a rocket platform over here. That'll be the next thing we do. I'm probably going to put it like... we'll put it like right here. Yeah, we'll put it right there. And that means that we can go ahead and start working on our piping. We can go ahead and extend this out. Actually, wait. Let's do this. Do that. And I think this one should do a little something like this. And what we'll do is this will be for the rocket. And then we'll jump across that. Actually, you know what? Let's do that over here. Oh, maybe not. It's too late. Do that, and then we'll come back here in a little... Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot. We got to do the insulateds. Ah! It'll be all right. We're going to insulate this entire line. The oxygen, not so much, but this one we're going to definitely insulate. We're almost there. Trying to think what we're going to do next. Ooh. Looks like our hydrogen's getting a little bit low. That's not good. Okay, let's go ahead and grab those insulateds. Where you at? There you are. Give us whatever we got. Give it to me, Scotty. Here we go. There we go. I don't think those got done. I think that's gonna be it. All right, cool. All right, there we go. Let's see. Where are we at? I think we're okay-ish. Ishish. I honestly don't want this thing. Well, you know what? If it pumps oxygen, it'll handle it. It will. It's just going to send the oxygen down here. So this thing can keep pumping all it wants to. I'm not worried about it. The only problem is what's going on here? What's going on? What's breaking? It's got to be the electricity. Oh, yep, it is. It's definitely the electricity. I think what we can do is we could probably rebalance this a little bit, like so. Do something like that. They'll get that done. Hopefully that'll keep that circuit from overloading again. I mean, if we need to, actually, if we wanted to, we could just put this onto here and then do this. I actually think that's probably the better. Come on, give it back to me. There you go. I think that's going to be the play for that. Yeah, that was probably a good idea because this one's already running yellow. All right, here we go. This has been balanced. I think that's pretty balanced. I think we're balanced. Let's check back on this. Let's look at our oxygen. Ah, man, this is not good. This is not good. Not good. Come on, guys. You can do better than this. You can do better. All right, so now we have oxygen backing up. Now we just need to get it the heck out of here. And that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna get it out. We've already got this done. This is all the way up here. They're working on that. We've got our oxygen primed. We've got one buffer tank full. Looks like this one's still working as well. Let's see what we got going on down here. I think we've got most of the carbon dioxide out of the base, so we can probably cut power to this for now. I think at some point we'll probably circle back and put some type of thing on there. We don't have it right now. Let's see what we got on research. Did we finish the research? Yeah, we did. We want to get our carbon dioxide rocket. That's what we're going to do next. This should be built up here. It is. Let's go ahead and order a new rocket. We're going to start with this. We're going to build our Spacefarer nose cone. I think what we'll probably do is build another one as well. And then we'll just, you know, pipe that stuff over here. Just like that. And we'll have 2 rockets here before long. Looks like we're looking at space. We're starting. All right, so now I think is the time that we should probably use the transporter. We need to get one more dupe, don't we? Choose a blueprint. Let's take squeamish, but animal lover, you have more going for you, so I think I'm going to add you to the colony. Let's look at the schedule. Rowan? No, your name's not Rowan. You're Travaldo. Get over here, Travaldo. You're going to go down here, Travaldo. That way we got you balanced on the schedule. Let's look at your priorities real quick. Let's look at all the people we just added. Or the 2 people we just added, rather. You know what? We're just going to leave you as is. Let's look at your skills. Let's see what we got going on for skills. Stinky, you have 2 skills. I actually think we're probably going to put you into a little bit of research because we're going to need to be looking at stuff in space at some point. Yeah, I think we'll do that. You'll be our next... you'll be our next pilot. Yeah, I think that's what you're going to be. And, oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Let's see, Otto, you have some skills, I think. We're just gonna have you cooking. Not that we really need somebody cooking right now. I think with you, we'll just give you some more strength. That way you can carry more stuff. You want to be a pilot, apparently. But I'm not sure if I want to do that with you. I'm just gonna leave you for now. We'll do more construction. I think some of these we should probably just leave them for wild cards. I think we'll make sure that we have our cooks maxed out, but everyone else should probably just keep a couple in the bank just so we are flexible going forward. I think you're going to be doing that as well. Travaldo, I think you're going to be cooking. Schedule, priorities, Travaldo. I'm going to make you a cook. All right. There we go. How are we doing on calories? We're doing okay. All right, how far are we in here? We're like 2 hours in already? Yikes. We haven't... I've seen people beat it quicker than this. Come on, man. Let's go ahead and put another one here as well, maybe? Yeah, we could do that, right? Yeah, we'll work even faster. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Matter of fact, why don't we just not do... Well, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. All right, let's go ahead and put another rocket on this one. Go ahead. Ooh, we got the thing now. Here, but no. Add module. There. All right, we got that. We could probably use a gas cargo canister? Question mark. Yeah. Okay. Let's put this on a higher priority. I'm just going to do that across for both of these. That way we're doing our space stuff. Let's go ahead and go inside, view interior. Okay, we got that. What we're gonna wanna do, we're gonna want to, I know I said I was gonna send somebody. We're gonna get back to that. We're gonna need the ladder bed, I think. Or we don't really need a ladder bed, do we? We're gonna need one of these guys. Oh, actually no. We're not going for plastic. What am I doing? What am I doing? We want the telescope. Telly? Why is it that I put T, I get it, but when I... Oh, that's actually not gonna work. Okay, well. I just realized that I messed this up. Let's destroy that as well. I'm trying to remember how I set this up. I think I put it in the corner or something? I don't remember how I set this rocket up. It's been a while. We'll let them kind of cook on that for a minute. Let's go over to the other one. We'll go ahead and deconstruct this as well. We're gonna start sending these out into outer space so we can, you know, get to that stuff, quick. I'm gonna refund you, Rogue, for those points. I know you said not to worry about it, but I had a second, so we did it. All right, let me go ahead and put this somewhere. We're gonna want a bathroom there, so I think... I'm trying to think of how we're gonna do this. I think you're just gonna have to be without a bed. I'm sure there's probably a really great way to set this up, but I just don't remember what it is. So I think... Actually, you know what? No. Let's do the thingy, you know, that thing. We'll do this. You're not gonna have a bathroom either. Oh, that's gonna be awesome! I don't even have bathrooms. Oh my god. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to put an outhouse in here. That's the unfortunate part. Okay, I'll probably put you here. Do we have enough room for everything else? It almost looks like that's a no. Let's go ahead and go for the... No. I want this. Can we put that there? Possibly. But then I won't have room for anything else. Ah, this sucks. trying to remember how this all fits in here. Maybe not. If I put that there, this is 3, this is 2. I think I know how I'm gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna put this here, and then we're gonna put a door underneath of it. Like so, and then maybe do this, and then do a ladder? I mean, actually, I don't even need to do that, do I? There we go. We'll let them finish that. And then we'll just put some oxygen in here as well. I don't think we're gonna need the water, which is fine. Actually, you know what we could do? We could deconstruct this. We could actually put a regular shoalet in here. I know I'm getting lost in the weeds here now, aren't I? We could do that. Then we could do this. Alright, let's see if we can loop this through here in some kind of weird way, right? There we go. Alright, we're also gonna need power, which we still have to do some research, I believe, and we'll put that there, I think. Let's look at the research. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted research. Isn't there the thing for the electricity in these things? Where is it at? Do I have it? I don't think I do. It might be in electricity. Is it in electricity? No. Let me guess. It's probably gated behind the next research, isn't it? Where is it at? Where is it at? I cannot remember. Let's do... I don't remember what it's called. It's the outlet for the plug or whatever it's called. Where is it at? Help me out, chat. Help me out. What am I looking for? I'm looking for that little connector, that little pluggy plug thing. Where is it? Ah! Why can I not find it? I don't even remember what it's actually called. Do I actually have it already? I don't even know. I don't think so. Did we do the rover and everything? No, we haven't. We should probably do that. We could... What are we researching right now? Oh, yeah, no, we're not doing that either. Huh. I guess we could do that. I'm trying to think... Why do I not have it? I thought it was... Outlet? Is it called an outlet? Oh, power outlet. Okay, let's look at the research again. Power outlet. Ah, it does. Son of a biscuit. Okay, well that changes everything. I think we made a mistake. I think we made an oopsie here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and add a module, add this, build. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some rad bolt generation. How can we do that? Let's see what we have. Let's see if we have anything that's radiation. I guess we could do it up here. I mean, why not, right? So we're gonna have to do more research. Unfortunately, so we're gonna have to do the rad bolt research. Yeah, I kind of slept on that. I think that's a problem. Now we're a little bit behind. Let me finish that, and then we'll come here and we'll get the rad bolt stuff. And once we get to here, we should be able to do some of that up in space. I'll probably just do it in space. Why are you running? This should only be happening at like 20%-ish. This should be connected to that circuit down there now. Yeah, it is. Okay, did we get all of our piping done? Yes, we did. Very nice. These are getting full. That's exactly what we were hoping for. Also, we could probably store that stuff somewhere. That actually might not be a bad idea. We could probably do something like that. I don't want to get too lost in the weeds with that stuff, at least not right now. I want to try to focus on getting into space as quickly as possible. Let's see where we're at right now with our star map. No, we're not there yet. We're working on it, though. We're working on it. All right, let's see how we're going to get oxygen into these. I think... Oh, we're going to have to do our ladders. I forgot about the ladders. Go ahead and do that. And I think... we'll probably just come across like that. Yep, I think that'll work. And we'll do something like this. Just for now. Start staging that. All right, that's staged. Still working on our research, are we? Oh, did we not do it? What do we got? Okay, yeah, we must have finished what we were working on. Yeah, we're getting lost in the weeds here. This is 2 hours of nonstop. All right. This is kind of unnecessary, but I guess we'll kind of poke at it just for funsies. We do need to figure... Okay, I know we already got that set up. Let's think about how we're going to set up our radiation stuff. I think what we'll do is we'll come up here like this. I'll probably just do like that and do something like this. As a matter of fact, you know what? No. Yes. Yes and no. Yes and no. We'll do it over here. How about that? So what we'll do is we'll just continue this over just a little bit. We'll put our thing right here and probably... Actually, no. We don't want to do that. It's going to be in space. We got to be on the other side of these. I'm all over the place right now. Let's go ahead and get rid of that tile. I mean, in all honesty, these tiles don't even matter. That's the thing. Let's do that. And I think, what is it? 1, 2, 3 tall. Try to do something to block at least a little bit of radiation. Right? Right? Right, guys? We should do that, right? All right, here we go. There's that. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I want to do it that way. I don't... No. Let's go ahead and grab some more insulateds. That way, I don't... Actually, you know what? Let's figure out what tile this is on. Okay, so it's the center tile. So we can actually just do one on the center tile, if I'm not mistaken. And that should keep it from sharing or transferring heat, right? And then we can just do that. Something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll just zoop that across. That way we have some storage. I don't think... It's not really necessary. It really isn't. It really isn't necessary. It sounds like we have something on the printing pod. We're back at 25, so we are under no obligation to take another duplicate. So we won't. I don't care how good they are, but it looked like they had a lot of negative traits, so we're not really trying to mess with that. Looks like we're at 90,000 on this. Unfortunately, it looks like we may have some water issues going on. No, we don't. Okay. We're just trying to catch up here. We're just trying to catch up. I think maybe they had to empty these. We definitely want those to be on a higher priority. That way it gets done now. All right. This is free oxygen, honestly. Let's see how the oxygen is going. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, I guess, at this point. Let's drop one down here. I think that actually might be a good idea. We'll just put it somewhere. Let's see. Do that. Give us somewhere else to pump some oxygen, because that's a slightly bad area. Let's see how the carbon dioxide's building. Okay, we should probably hook this back up, right? Get some more carbon dioxide in the mix. They're gonna finish that. Okay, that's good. We're definitely having some water issues here, but that's okay. We don't have any fridges, which means we're probably getting spoiled food. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out long term, but we will figure it out. Maybe we should put a fridge right here. Maybe that'd be a good idea. Oh, we don't have a fridge. Oh, okay, well, there's that. All right, research is done. Let's see where we're at with the research. So we have this. We need to grab that because we're going to want that as well. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, we did all of our research there. Okay, so now we can start building that stuff. This should be getting ready. Maybe not. Maybe there... Oh, I need to build a ladder. That's why. Let's go ahead and build a ladder there. We'll make this a priority. And then we'll go ahead and start getting into our rad bolt stuff. We don't have the thing yet, do we? Why do we not have the station? Oh, we got to finish that first. That's right. But I do know that this thing is going to shoot into this, and I believe it's the second tile up. So what I'm probably going to do is something like this. Yes. And then we'll just wire it up. I believe it's the second one, the second tile that takes the rad bolt. I mean, it's now it's completely possible one of these guys could get hit by it when they walk up here, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let's look at our there we go. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do this. I want to get them up there. That way we can make some more of this, just to block a little bit more of that. And I'll do that. We're just waiting for this to get done, then we can put down our materials science table. Very nice, very nice. All right, let's look inside of here. I'm not sure what we even got going on. Oh, it's the other one, that's right. Okay, I think this is actually not bad, right? Right? Is it okay? Is it okay, guys? Okay, that's a problem. Can you please do something about that, my guy? Let's see if they'll actually... Yeah, I think that'll do it. I think this will get them over there to finish that. I don't know, I could be wrong. We also... Oh, yeah, I forgot. We need to research the thingies. These. Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, once we do this, we'll be good. Oh, that's right. Okay. Research. Oh, we got to do this as well. Okay. Well, we got that. That's good. That means we can come back here, and now we can do our radiation research. Did I not research it? What the heck, guys? Yeah, I got it researched. Why can't we do... Oh, data analysis. What did I miss? What unlocks that again? I mean... Materials science conducts new technology. Oh, I know where it is. It's under stations. I'm so stupid. There it is. Okay, boom. There we go. Let's get this done. Let's see what the radiation looks like right here. 20 mostly safe. Okay, that works. Radiation blockings are 28. Okay, that's good. It's good. Let's go ahead and get this pointed in the right direction. Let's look at this circuit. I want to see what this circuit is pulling right now. It's pulling 540. This takes 60, which means that maybe we can do a couple more rad bolt generators. Maybe? Like this? Yeah, I think that's good. I don't know if these things will shoot through each other. That's the only thing I don't know. Oh, and they don't block that, which is very nice. So we'll just put another one there. There we go. Oh, actually, you know what? We're gonna have to hook up that too. I forgot. I forgetted. Actually, that's starting to look kind of concerning. We're already getting yellow. Nah, I don't know. We may have to go with some better wiring on that, you know? We may have to. That's a lot of wire to use, though. So I think what we'll do is we'll just not do that. We'll build this one. We may end up separating it. I don't know. We'll see how quickly this pans out. Or we might put one on this side and shoot it back that way. That'd be interesting. Actually, I think what we could do is we could separate the circuit out. Like this. And then I'll have that one, and then I'll have it come over here, and I'll hit another one right here. And we need to do this one that way. Once they're done with that, how are we doing on calories? 50,000. I know we said we were going to send somebody. We haven't really done that yet. It might actually be a good idea. Where are we at? We're not even doing this. Come on, guys. Oh, we don't have anybody that can do this. Research. Let's go to skills. Where's our researchers at? Researchers, hello. You have a point? You do. Oh, you're in the wrong direction. Ah, that's unfortunate. You have 2, which means you are going to be our applied scientist. Congratulations, Abe. You just got promoted. And Abe, we should probably make sure that Abe is doing exactly what we want him to do. And he should be doing... Where are you at, Abe? Come on. We want him researching. The searching. All right, I think we're almost done with the circuit. Yep, we are. Okay. We're going to start separating this out. Like so. There we go. There's that separated out. Actually, to tell you the truth, we might not even need that circuit right now. I mean, all of this stuff could run off of one circuit. I might actually want to put another battery here, just for funsies. Just because I like being extra. All right, there's that. These are working. How much rads do we have up here? Not much. 125 rads? That's really not much. All right, let's do this one back in this direction. Matter of fact, I might even put another one. I mean, we're just getting crazy up in here, right? Somebody's gonna get hit. I just know it. Somebody is gonna get hit. It's just gonna happen. And I have a feeling these are all gonna pop at the same time, and then we're gonna have a problem. Okay, so we got the oxygen into there, I believe, now. So we should be able to see the interior, view interior. There should be oxygen in here now. Oh, nope. Oh, we don't have a vent, that's right. That's why. We need to put a vent somewhere. We'll put the vent here. And then we'll do... I don't even know how we want to... I usually have a way to do this, but we're just gonna kind of... We're just gonna kind of do it however right now. There. Oh, actually, nope, that's probably about as... I could change that, but I'm not going to. We'll let them do that. And I think that's a done rocket. And then we can send somebody to space. Well, actually, no. We gotta do the, outside. Let's go ahead and go back out here. This is the one that they're working on. Let's add a module. Oh, we haven't gotten that far. Ah! Yeah, that's right. We gotta do this research first. Ah! Yeah, so I'm actually probably... I'm seeing with what the problem is that I didn't anticipate this. This should have already been up. Because now this is the bottleneck. I can't even launch these rockets. Well, I mean I could, but we don't have the battery and we don't have the solar panel. Actually, you're right. I was just thinking about that. We need glass for the solar panel, which means that we do need to grab some of these clamp bombs, don't we, for the glassy? Which is, I mean, there is glassy here. Thank God they're in a sequin in here. They would have really messed that up. So actually, I think that's the play. You might want to come in here, like so, and then get down in here. How are we doing on water? We got plenty of water. Plenty of water. Let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, we got plenty of water. I ain't even worried about that. All right, how are our desalinators doing? They're doing okay. Everything seems to be working okay. We definitely do need to get water to the surface, but first, we would have to put some insulated pipes on there. Pipes. Let's see how we're gonna do that. We'll come across and just do that. I didn't want that much. All right. There we go. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a big, big problem. We're not gonna get rad bolts nearly quick enough. Nearly quick enough. That's unfortunate. We could go see the destination, right? Alright, so we know we're over here. I guess this is something we can do. We got about 30 minutes left. Obviously, this wasn't going to be a complete speed run, but, you know, we could send somebody. So I guess we got to figure out who we'd want to send. Actually, you know what? I don't know. I don't know if I want to mess with that. I think we should keep working with this and just kind of see how this works, because this is the data I need. I need to know what we're doing wrong here so I can adjust for next Friday. This is my primary focus right now, is these rockets and the research. Mainly the rockets. But I do understand that it would have been good for us to have somebody on the other planet doing this exact same thing, because that would have helped us open up space quicker. Now, I'm going to guess that some of these people who are doing the speed runs, I'm guessing they might know where the tear is and where the generator is, or whatever it's called. So, again, we're going to keep using the same seed, so I guess at some point it probably will become trivial, but that's not the point. The point is that we're getting reps in, we're practicing, we're getting better at our opens, we're getting better at managing all these duplicants without pausing, we're getting better at not getting stuck on research, identifying bottlenecks, and overcoming them for the next stream, for the next try. That's essentially what we're trying to do here. Why do we not have any power? Okay. Are we gonna fall apart all of a sudden? Looks like we are. Okay, well, that's not good. What we should probably do is just inject a little bit of power real quick. Let's do this. Oh no, that's not gonna work either. Let's do this. Oh, let's really set it off. Maybe that'll work. The problem is that these don't have any generators on them. So that's the problem. Matter of fact, I could probably fix that real quick. Matter of fact, let's do it. Let's do it. We're gonna put some more power over here. Put a couple of wheels just so these guys can get them started. And then I actually don't think we need any more batteries. I think that's plenty of batteries. Come on, don't do me like that. Every time the cycle changes over, or whatever just happened, it basically deselects the priority tool. It's very weird. Storing is 2.2 degrees. Okay, whatever. Did we? Oh no, we didn't. We did not finish that. Okay. I don't know if we want to really put a bridge here, because that bridge is gonna it's gonna be cold. Right? This may be a huge mistake. I don't know, I guess we'll see. I just wanted to have some storage alongside of that, just in case we needed it. How much hydrogen do we have? Oh yeah, we're breaking wires. I see it. Got hydrogen again, which is nice. Now we should probably disconnect some of these circuits. Yeah. How are we doing here on the hydrogen? I think we're doing okay. Matter of fact, with this air getting in here, it is kind of causing a problem with the hydrogen. The throughput isn't going to be true 500 grams per second. But I'm not sure that's what the problem is. I guess we'll have to look back at this when I'm done and see what it is. Sometimes it's hard to see the forest from the trees, you know? Sometimes I'll rewatch these streams and I'm like, man, how did I not see that? All right. I think we kind of know what this is gonna do. We're running it. We're quickly running out of time. So I think what we should do is send somebody over. So let's see who we can send over. Let's send May over. She looks like she's a field engineer. We'll send her over. Actually, we should probably start. We'll send one of our diggers over. Let's do Nikola. And we're definitely going to need to get him in there as well. Oh, Nikola, get in there, buddy. Where's Nikola? You know, last time I left him in there until they suffocated. It was very awesome. All right, let's defrost a friend. All right. First thing we're going to want to do is... yep, okay, Rowan is thawed. Very nice. Let's go ahead and dig across. We need to get you guys some materials going. All right, now we have stuff for ladders. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. It's going to be our ladder, our shaft here. Get down to that. That way we can get this open and activated. That's why we sent a field research. Oh no, actually we didn't send a field researcher. Oops. All right, let's look at the skills on these guys. Who did we just wake up? Rowan? Rowan has 3 skill points? Oh my god. I need you to be a field researcher. I mean, that's kind of what we need. Nikola, what are you at? Where are you at, dog? Okay, so you need some super hard digging. You need that in your life. I know you do. I know you did. Okay, there you go. Rowan, we're just going to leave you with that last one for a wild card. I'm not sure what we're going to do. Probably get you into astronomy. Matter of fact, yeah, that's what we're going to do. You're going to be an astronomer. And we need to go ahead and activate... Oh, we haven't put a printing pod down. Let's do that first. Boom. Let's go ahead and inspect everything. Got food. Already inspected. Oh, we don't have anybody that can do that. Never mind. Actually, you know what? We don't even need to do this stuff, do we? All right, we got that. Let's go ahead and start making some rooms. Matter of fact, yeah, we'll do that. Need to go ahead and turn this into a bathroom. Let's go ahead and do that first. Medicine, wash basin. I mean, we don't need that many, do we? I guess we can have 2. There we go. Let's get this done. And then we're gonna mop this up. I think that's gonna be the play. Let's go ahead and get that going. Are these guys on the same frickin' schedule? No way. I swear. Are you guys on the same schedule? Watch him be on the same darn schedule. Rowan. No, he's not. Okay, Rowan's on a different one. Where are you at? Nikola, okay. You guys are on different schedules. You guys shouldn't be sleeping at the same time. I don't understand why you sleeping at the same time, man. Come on. Get up. Get to work. There you are. You're back to work. Why is he sleeping? Oh, he's exhausted. Okay, well, whatever. I mean, you know, do your thing, man. Do your thing. Let's get this done. Got food. We're gonna leave the water on the floor. I mean, I guess we probably shouldn't. It's gonna make them... What, have a stamina debuff? We don't want that. We really don't. Let's do that. Come in here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that. I think what we could do is we could do the mud press here. Sludge press, rather. Do the sludge press, then we can go ahead and grab ourselves at least 1 tank. I want to get some water going here. We'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll do the bottle filler. That way they'll have some water. Do we need to... No, this shouldn't... Oh, it does need electricity. Well, that's interesting. I forgot that thing needed electricity. Let's go ahead and do this. I friggin' hate those power slugs. At least right now. Let's go ahead and put down, do we maybe have any coal here? No. No, sir. No, sir. I want to see this. Coal. We have no coal. All right, well, that's unfortunate. I guess it's the hamster wheel. At least for today. Let's go ahead and put some batteries on it as well. 1, 2. And, oh, I forgot the wire. There we go. All right, you guys, we need this done now. Let's get this done now. All right, let's go back and see what's going on over here. We got idleness going on. We got about 20 minutes left, guys. We have about 20 minutes left. This is actually going fairly well this time. Oh, we forgot to do the... let's go over here. They haven't done this yet either. Want that done as well. Actually, you know what? We can bring this down to a 9. I don't think it's that important. Let's go ahead and get this done, though. We can do that. And then they'll have some water. This should be okay. We'll have to start farming over here, but this is a relatively easy asteroid to mitigate. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do this. No, we don't want to do that. Okay, we're over here. We got idleness going on. How can we solve that? Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, he's doing some research. Well, that's interesting. He's just standing there. I mean, I guess he's doing research, right? Did we not get our bread bolts, or what happened there? I don't know. Yeah, this is a problem. This is definitely a problem. Where are we at in the research? Oh, yeah, see, that's definitely a problem. We're gonna have to come up with a strategy for that next time, guys. I'd be interested to hear what you guys say at the end of the stream. I think we'll take a couple of minutes and we'll just talk about what happened and see what you guys think a good strategy going forward is. Maybe we can kind of crowdsource this. So I'm definitely interested. My goal is at some point, I would like to be able to 100% speedrun this game. Why does this keep going bad? What do we got going on with this leg right here that's causing it not to... Oh, okay, we didn't put the thing on there, did we? Let's do that real quick. Why does this keep coming off? Okay, so these are all using power. These are using power, only generating 800 off of it. That's probably why it's using more power than... Yeah, but it's just still have some hydrogen to... Oh, okay, I see. What's going on here? Oh, it's not powered, that's why. Stupid! Maybe we can do something else here. I actually think, you know what? Let's tie these together. What? 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 Oh man, it's falling apart on me. So we have wheels on this one. That one will at least get it back running. Yikes, like we're just using too much friggin' power apparently. Why does this leg keep going dead? We're gonna have to put some generators on some of this crap. I mean, this is really ad hoc at this point. I mean, we're flailing. We'll do that. Maybe that'll get that working a little bit. Let's go check on our other guys real quick. Yeah, you want beds, but I don't care. Beds are a luxury, not a necessity. Do that forever. And then, ideally, what we would want to do here is we want to start heading up like so. Try to get to the surface. Matter of fact, we might be able to do that here. I think that might be the better play. Yeah, we could do that here-ish. We'll get rid of that. And we'll just dig across. What I'll probably do is I'll probably put a door here. And then we'll put some tiles. Oops, I forgot to do that. And then what I'll probably do is, what I would do is I'd put some oxygen masks here and then just start doing that. Just like we did on the other one. Stations, oxygen masks, right here. Put like 3 of them. And then we'd have to pipe that up. Obviously. Actually, you know what we could do? We could just pipe that in from the other spot. Come on, you can do it. That's not what I wanted, but okay. And then, yeah, so that'll feed these, and then we could get to space. We could go ahead and set up another telescope, which is under the rocketry tab. Yes. Do something like that. And then wire it up, you know, somehow. Maybe here? There we go. And that would be what I would do with this, and then I would start scanning space here as well. See what some of these things are. Oh, looks like we found a destroyed satellite. Some other things, they're still looking. Turn that off. Disable. Left. Copy, paste. You guys need to get to work on this. Somebody come down here and do this, please. We need water. We need water. All right, I think we can bring this down to a 7. We'll let them work. We'll go over here. We got a lot of lazy duplicants, you know? We got some lazy guys over here. View interior. That one's done. I think we have oxygen in here now. Yes. But we also have carbon dioxide because people have been coming in here and breathing. I don't understand why, because they had oxygen masks on. That's the stupid thing. I don't get it. All right, so... Are we done with our research yet? Nope. Oh, we're still stuck at 4? Oh. Yeah, we really screwed up on this. We really screwed up on this. Rogax said upgrade the wires? I'm not sure... It's the... Oh, you're talking about... Well, I'm not sure that's what's going on. What's going on is I think it's drawing more power than it's producing for some reason. But the problem is this one, actually, you know what? I think you just made me realize what's going on. This one is the one that's drawing too much power. So as long as this one stays alive and this is running, we should have hydrogen to keep everything going. So I think we're going to be okay now because they'll hop on this wheel and make sure that we're pumping in the hydrogen. I think that's what was going wrong. This circuit, since we took it to the surface, was causing some issues. And yeah. So now I think we're good. I think we're good. But yeah, I think we're coming into the home stretch, guys. It's about 8:47. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Got a dupe that can swim. I'm just gonna reject all. Yeah, might as well. But I think I want to take this last little bit just to kind of take a look at our infrastructure and kind of see what's working and what's not. Like I said, we have about 10 minutes left, so I'm not really gonna like try to build too much more, push too much harder. I think you kind of see the direction we were heading in. I just want to take a look at the infrastructure and kind of just take an assessment, you know, take inventory of what we got going on. So I think on this particular playthrough, the desalinators were a really good choice to do as quickly as possible. I honestly think we maybe should have done it sooner. The electrolyzer push worked out correctly this time. The circuits got a little bit crazy, but we kind of ad hoc'd it as we needed to. We rebalanced as we needed to. We got everything going. I think the kitchen worked. The Great Hall was kind of a work in a pinch. The bedrooms are kind of beside the point. Don't mind this guy. Don't mind that guy. Looks like we're starting to back up on hydrogen again, but I think it was because it was shut down for so long. We still have plenty of water. I think that's one of the things that this particular planetoid has going for it. Once you get this desalinator unlocked, you essentially have eliminated water as a problem. Or at least fresh water. We pushed up the space. I feel like the pacing of working towards space was right on. However, I think where I really messed up was we didn't start the material study sooner. This should have been already happening. This should have been cooking at the earliest possible time because As you can see, the way we have this set up, it's very, very slow. I'm actually used to doing this with Wheezewort, and I have a setup with Wheezewort you'll probably see me use that is insane. Like, it is very fast for research. You set one up and you can basically just cook through the research. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on there. I actually think I'm doing that in the Stingers Let's Play. I think I've already set this up, and I did find Wheezeworts, so that actually could be a potential solution to that problem. Although we don't have any Wheezeworts here, but there could be some over here. Yeah, Rogak said could use the shine bugs next time. That's actually a good point as well. I think we just found a planetoid, but I want to look over here and see if there's any... See, there's not really... See, that's the end of the asteroid. I don't really see a lot of cold area other than right here. Sometimes I've seen where you'll get a Wheezewort or two in these, but there doesn't appear to be any, just sleet wheat. So I think Rogax is correct. I think next time the shine bugs might be the play. I really do. Especially if we can't find anything over here. I think what we can do is, well, I don't know. I guess we could reveal the asteroid, but that might be a little cheaty. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm actually thinking maybe we'll take this guy and we'll move him over here. Maybe he'll show us some stuff over here. Okay, nothing of substance, at least to me. We have these shine bugs. That might have been the way to go. How much do they put off each? 59 rads? So you'd probably need a ton of them in a small spot, right? But also that begs the question. They'll have to be contained in a room, which means we'll probably have to use the Radvolt joint plate, and that requires plastic. We don't have that. I mean, unless we put them in the same room as everything else. But then obviously we run the risk of our dupes getting sick. And this is going to become a problem because I think these are all collecting 50. So if these all fire at the same time, we're going to waste 100 Radvolts. I'm wondering if I do that, if it'll just stay there? I think so. Right? Won't these things stay there? I'm guessing they will. We'll see. But these will fire and give it 100, and then we could have these fire later and give it another 100. Rogak says it'll deplete over time. See what it says. Okay, yeah, it is depleting. I see what you're talking about. Ah, it's unfortunate. Well, maybe that one will get just a little bit ahead of those. These are almost done, so these are going to fire first. These are actually going to fire pretty soon. But 12 rads a cycle, that's... yeah, it's not really enough for me. Rogak says just offset how many rad bolts before they fire. That's actually a good... That's a good thing, too. I think 50 is the lowest you can go, excuse me, the lowest you can go, right? Yeah, I think it is. 50 to 500. I will let these two fire and then do this, but we might want to start them up asynchronously in the future. You know, have one going, and when it's halfway, then maybe start the next, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I mean, I'm actually pretty happy with this. The only thing I'm unhappy with is the fact that we weren't able to get the material study done sooner. Because we could have had rockets in space. We could have been doing space stuff right now. You know what I mean? I'm also probably gonna, maybe in my free time, make sure that I have the rocket interiors down. That way I don't have to fiddle with this when we're playing. I'm not even sure this is gonna work. This might be at least like an acceptable rocket. Maybe for our first go. I think this will work. But it's obviously not ideal. Oh, look at that. They're gonna... I should have done the grounded thing, huh? Everybody keeps coming in here using this toilet. My understanding is this stuff goes into space once you take off, right? It just kicks it out into space. But anyway, Redneck says, without Radbolt joint plates, can send diagonally from out to in. Joint plants don't really like the exhaust of a rad bolt rocket. Yeah, probably not. Since they're made of plastic, I'm guessing they'd probably melt. But that's a good point. That's actually a really good point. Maybe in the future I could put these like somewhere else and have them boop down in from a room. I think that would be good. Yeah, Redneck says that's how I landed on the diagonal trick. Yep. Yep. That's actually interesting. I think I'm going to try that next time. Definitely going to integrate that into the process. But yeah, I don't even think we're going to get done with this. Rogak said you can speed dig down and get plastic from the plants. Oh yeah, that's right. The things that the down in the oil biome, or the, what is it? The abyss, I believe it is. See, I'm still learning some of this new content. I mean, especially this stuff. I haven't even tamed a squid yet. We looked at it a couple of days. I wonder if there's anything over here. I wonder if there, probably not. But yeah, the tubula. Yeah, I knew what you were talking about, because we had talked about the glow squids and the tubulars and doing stuff with the ink and using it to make diamonds and all that kind of stuff. I think we talked about that a couple of weeks ago during Wind Down Wednesday. That's still definitely something we could investigate, I guess. Looking for the word there. But yeah, that could be something we investigate in the future. Right now, I'm like fully focused on Stinger's competition. I actually have a really interesting design that I want to implement, and I'm probably going to be doing that this weekend. Last weekend I went on a beach trip, but this weekend I'm working from home, guys. So tomorrow I'm going to be most likely posting 1, if not 2 episodes of the Stinger's Let's Play. And I'm going to be working through that as quickly as I possibly can, because the deadline is coming. It's going to be here before you know it. And I would really like to get this thing spooled up. And just from testing in the testing branch that I have, you know, the Wind Down Wednesday save, it took me over 100 cycles to kind of iron out, you know, and get this monstrosity that I've created fully ramped up, you know, with the egg production. And even then I was having issues with some of the hatches dying, because what I did was I creatively dropped a bunch of hatches in there, and then of course they're all the same age, so they all died at the same time. So the farm finally got spooled up. 12 ranches full of hatches. Actually 13 if you count the stone hatches. And then they all started dying in quick succession. So it kind of unspooled itself. But I don't think we'll have that problem in the actual playthrough. And I watched the barbecue for about 20-30 cycles, and it actually held. So and the rot was very low. I got the rot really low. So I think you're gonna enjoy that. I'm not sure that I'm gonna show you what I've finished in testing, but I'm definitely gonna be implementing it over this weekend and into next week. So you're definitely gonna see what I've been working on, and I'm very proud of it right now. It's the next level hatch ranch design, I'm telling you. But yeah, I think that puts us at time. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys real quick. We're gonna go back to the main menu. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show it to you. I want to show it to you now. Let me show you this monstrosity. I don't know if you've seen it, Rogax, but prepare yourself. Oh, I disabled the buttons. That's why it's not working. All right, so here you go. This is the ranch stack. All of these critters are eating barbecue, which right now I'm kind of short on because like I said, they started dying, so I'm having a priming issue right now. But for a while, this thing was functioning absolutely amazing until all the hatches started dying. You can see They're just starting to get tamed. They're just starting to produce eggs again. But yeah, it was insane. If you look at the, I just want to show you what I ended up doing with the shipping. Sandbox shipping. This is what I ended up doing with the shipping. So the shipping comes from here, and the barbecue comes here, and it enters this loop, and this loop gives it two chances to enter the farm. Because if you look at each farm has two hatches, two chutes rather, and this fridge controls the signal going back to the kitchen of whether this sweeper should load barbecue into the system. And I did this to try to eliminate as much, and I also sorted out all of the other stuff like the meat and everything that's coming from the butchering. All of that's coming off of here, so I separated that out to itself. And I'm actually quantifying what we're getting here with the polluted dirt, which is basically your rot, and the coal and the eggs. I've sorted all that stuff out here. But anyway, yeah, it's actually pretty amazing. I've been looking at the numbers. Actually, I go back a couple of cycles. But yeah, check this out. Butchered 69,000. 24, 40,000. But if you're looking, there's here lately the rot has been high, but if you go back to when it was really cooking, like look, 8,000 in barbecue. Where is it? Rotted. There, 700 calories. Almost no barbecue rotted that day. There's lots of days like that where the rot was relatively low. And this thing is actually overproducing. These stone hatches up here are supplementing what these guys need to be happy, because these guys will almost be happy eating themselves as long as there wasn't any rot. And so that's really being the biggest challenge in this, is trying to eliminate the barbecue rot, because one piece of barbecue rots from 4,000 calories into 1 kilogram of polluted dirt, which makes it absolutely useless. Essentially. Now, I know somebody was talking about the sandy shells, and I did see that. The sandy shells they eat a very, very small amount of dirt. I think it's like 15 kilograms per cycle, but that's still 15 pieces of barbecue rotting. And so if you do the math on that, that's 4 times 15. So, well, 4,000 times 15, I'm sorry. So it's quite a bit of calorie loss. But anyway, I think this has been tested enough to where I'm going to start implementing this. I thought about actually doing these ranches side to side, but with this loop here, it just worked out so beautifully. And the barbecue will keep circulating until it finds a home. Every time it passes a farm, it gets a chance to enter, both down and up. So that was my solution. It's literally, it's a bit of a very cheeky distribution system, I guess you could say. But I'm keeping very little in these. It's like one piece. That's why it looks empty. It looks dramatic, but you can see there's still food over here. But yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got, guys. I honestly shut down everything else for right now. Like everything else, I just shut it down. I wanted to try to quantify what's going on over here. So, do they eat egg? Rogax says no. I don't think they'll eat egg. I know they'll eat their own meat, but the thing with the meat is that you can literally more than double the calories just by cooking it into barbecue, which makes it a little bit better. These guys eat about 700 kilograms or kilocalories of barbecue per cycle. That's what they want. But the meat that they produce quantifies to about 666 kilocalories per cycle. So it's so close. It's like 34 kilocalories supplement you need for each hatch. And the way I work that out is 2 hatches will cover one of these stacks. And you can see I have 4 of them. So, and this is just a little extra touch I put on. While I was letting this run, I started decorating the base. You can see all the decoration I did last night. I stayed up really late just letting it run. As you can see, we're already at like 267. I think I started this right at cycle 100, maybe before. But anyway, yeah, that's what I got for you guys today. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to transition out. Let me get this. We'll transition out, and then we'll go ahead and try to raid somebody else. And so, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And leave something better than you found it, okay? And we'll catch you actually Sunday for Sabotage Sunday.